It's a little dark. It's a little dark. Let me brighten this up. Oh, there we go. Automations optional. Hello, Margaret. Hello. What's new? I took like 10 days off just to hibernate. Like I was hibernating. That's why I was like, I was doing time sessions because I was just like in a deep sleep, like hibernating. Look at my coworker in the back. See my coworker in the back. Playing video games. Oh boy. Okay, let me shuffle my cards. Yeah, where I'm at right now it's spicy. So it's kind of cold. But how can I help you, ma'am? How can I help you, ma'am? Option. It's supposed to be optional. Hold up. I wrote my damn pin note wrong. Alright, let me type this. It says all donations are appreciated and optional. All my biz links are here. Okay, hold on. That is it. Let me replace that. Let me delete that. All right. Paste. All right. What do you mean? Y'all know when I go live, I have a mouth. I'll be questioning y'all questions. I'll be wondering if y'all be making any sense. Like sometimes I'll be making no sense. So what do you mean? What do you mean when you get your 4 days of work back at Human Care? You just want a yes or no? Be specific with me. Yes, no. Yes, please, what? Yes, please, what? Please write full sentences, guys. I don't have time to be trying to figure you out. Write specifics, please. Can you guys talk to me like actual friends? Like, oh, I work at a home care center and I took 4 days off. Do you think my boss is going to get me my money back or something? Like, form sentences. You guys, like, will you guys write your sentences like you're in 3rd grade? And I'd be like, what is wrong with people? Like, what the hell? Form complete sentences. Talk to me like you would talk to your boss or a friend. get 4 days of work at the human care, or at the human care center. Okay. Justice, maybe. Justice is like fairness, rightness, like what's meant to happen will happen if you deserve it. It means the cold reality, the hard truth, accountability, karma, doing things formally, legally. It's not a yes or no, it's a neutral maybe card. It leans towards a yes if you deserve it, but it's more of a maybe. The result depends on the hard work you've put in. See, I don't understand just wanted to give 3 days. I don't understand that part. I understand the first part. I took 2 weeks off. But then it doesn't make sense. You took 2 weeks off because they took your hours away. That doesn't make sense. It sounds confusing. It sounds confusing. Like you didn't address the issue with them head on. Sounds like confusion. But you got justice. That means like if you were honest and fair, the scales will go in your favor. If you will have a fair resolution. Justice will be demanded. Accountability will be demanded. If it was reversed, it would be like unfairness, delays. Sounds like I don't know what's going on. I can't say anything about it because I'm not there. But it sounds like you need to go talk to your place of employment, not a tarot reader. I don't know why you come to tarot readers for stuff like that. Why don't you go to HR department? Why don't you go to your boss? Why don't you go like to the person who hired you? That would be my first common sense. Like, I'm going to go to the person I have the problem with. Like, how old are you, Margaret? I know you're not no old lady with no common sense. I know you're not no old lady with no common sense. I know you're not no old lady with no common sense. I know you're not. How old are you? I wonder. You guys, I only see one like. So until I get to see another like, what's going on with the likes? I only see one like. Why I only see one like? Why I only see one like, you guys? Now I see 3. Now I see 3 because I spoke up. Tripping. Only ask me a question if you like or donate, guys. Y'all don't need to spam. Y'all don't need to even like beg me. Why y'all spam and beg? I see everybody in the fucking chat. I see everybody in the chat. Y'all don't gotta beg. Y'all don't gotta spam. I see everything that's going on in the chat. So, let's get to the next person. All right. Will I get my desired fame? That's one question. Will you get your desired fame? That's one question. And you're asking a second question. Okay. Which career path? Oh, you're asking 3 questions in one. 3 questions in one. Okay. Let's see. Will you get your desired fame? And in which career? And in how many years? Oh my God. You think it's cookie cutter like that, huh? You think you could just go buy some cookies and warm them up in the oven, huh? That's how you think career, skill, talent works. How old are you? I don't even know how to say your name. The username says Kanak K. How old are you? This person's question, I really want to highlight this question because this is a crazy ass question. It's 3 questions in one. And then they're asking about, oh my God, you shouldn't even be here. You shouldn't even be here. I don't even do 16-year-olds. I don't even do 16-year-olds. I don't even do 16-year-olds. But why are you in tarot rooms at 16? That's crazy. All right. Well, 17. Why are you in tarot chats at 17? All right. Desired fame? You're 17. You know how fame works. Fame works only if you have talent and skill, and if you're ready to work hard. That's the only way you're ever going to blow up or if you're lucky enough to be pursued by someone that's already famous because you're beautiful or whatever, attractive. That's the only way you're going to blow up. You're going to blow up off of talent, skill, or if you're pursued by someone that's already blown up, that likes you and take advantage of the opportunity. That's the only way to really have fame, and as far as career path, it has to be a path that you have skill set and talent in. And as far as years, you could start right now. You could start whenever you want. It's just all about your natural talent, your natural ability. Okay, but don't ever, I'm going to tell you this, as a 17-year-old, don't ever, 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 ever set yourself up to believe that you must be famous, okay? Don't ever set yourself up like that. It is a hit or miss, okay? It could happen, it cannot happen. So don't ever set yourself up for failure thinking like, I'm expected to be famous, but what if it doesn't happen, okay? So always have backup plans, always have, a realistic perspective. You're still 17, you're kind of young, you don't really know about the world. So that's your spill on that, because I don't like to do things like naively. I don't want to do things naively, So let's see what comes out. Yeah, 4 of Cups came out. 4 of Cups is like that card of you need to basically, so this is that card of opportunities will come your way, but you're going to be feeling not good enough to embrace them. There's going to be opportunities that come your way, but just because you're not feeling yourself, you're not going to be able to really embrace the opportunities when they come your way. Make sure you're feeling yourself. Make sure you feel great about yourself so that when you do have opportunities that come your way, you're able to grasp them fully, and, add them on to your fulfillment. But for some reason, I feel like something's going to get in your way where you feel like I'm not good enough. You're going to doubt yourself. You're going to second guess yourself. You're going to I don't know, something's not going to be right inside of your heart to where you're not ready, to really grasp the opportunity. So you need to do some soul search of 17. Like, you're so young. Like, do some soul searching, work on yourself, because you're going to have to put in work. And this is saying you're kind of a free spirit. Like, you're not committed to anything. So basically, don't commit to the idea of just, I have to be famous by this amount of time. I have to. Always have a realistic backup plan and know that it's a hit or miss. It can happen or it can't happen. It can happen or it couldn't. You have your whole life to kind of figure it out. So don't put a time limit on it, like, oh, by when. Like, be open. So that's your reading. Who is this person? Die Shram Fraud 21. Who is this person? Die Trom Fraud 21. Are they still here? Who is this person? If you're still here, say you're here. Die Trom Fraud 21. Hey everybody, I see y'all. I see y'all. I see everybody in the All right, I don't hear from this Diatron person, so moving on to the next. I see this Vaishalicia. Is that your name? Vaishalicia, 6931. Are you in the chat? Vaishalicia. They're not in the chat. I'm moving on. I'm gonna just put I called. I'm skipping you. I called VI. Oh, you're here? Okay, cool. Are you laughing at the way I said it? I can't pronounce these usernames. These usernames is crazy. I'm from the USA. I don't normally see these names. All right, let's just call you VAISH, Vosh. And I'm about to butcher these names right here. I'm just gonna put AR, current feelings, no contact. What's AR's current feelings and no contact? For V. What's AR's current feelings for V and no contact? Let's see. Ooh, definitely see no contact. No contact came up. 9 of Pentacles, that's an independent solo woman who's happy with or without him. To analyze the past, to see if he put in enough work to have a future with you. This is a time to not put in any more efforts. This is a time to basically keep gardening, keep working on your garden of abundance, self-care, self-love, self-indulgence, being happy with or without a man, allowing romance to bloom, definitely allowing romance to bloom. It's going to take a long time. Whenever you see Pentacles, it takes months, years. It's going to take months, years. It's going to take years. It's going to take months. It's going to take seasons for you guys to have any type of like reconciliation. So you're going to be waiting. You're probably still going to be single and still tending to your own needs while this person is trying to see if anything's going to manifest later on. Okay, so I definitely see the no contact. Confirmation is the Hermit. That's definitely no contact. That means 2 people in solitude, spending time to themselves to soul search. They need to do some introspection work on themselves, reflection work on themselves, do their shadow work. This is not a time to go seek out any other person or any other people. It's not like they're trying to get with somebody else or they should get with somebody else. They just need time to think and build and work on themselves, before they entertain again. Definitely see separation. Wow, separation, 3 of Swords. It's a delay, it's a setback. It's due to past wounds needing to be healed. Yeah, so definitely. Okay, we're done with that. So I've completed, because I like to be thorough. So I did I skipped die, and I completed VISH. Now we're on the next person in the chat, which is Sarah. Sarah, if you're here, let me know. After Sarah is Rose Quartz and then Z. All right. Energy of ZA towards V. I'm I'm not gonna say that name. I'm gonna butcher it. All right. Energy of ZA towards B. Queen of Wands. Who is ZA? Is that a guy or a girl? Who's the girl here? The girl is showing up. The feminine is showing up. Whoever the guy or the girl is. If it's a guy towards a girl. Yeah, if it's and it's a boy. It's a boy. So how old are you? Are we talking to teenagers? Is this teens or is this adults? Is he a man or a guy or is he a little boy? Are you a teenager? How old are these people? Why do you say boy then? Why do you say boy? Why did you say boy and then you said man? And now you're deleting it. Okay, so anyways, guy here, let's just say guy. The guy here is looking at the girl. I'll just say girl, whatever. The guy here is looking at the female. Let's just say feminine. And she has the ball in her court. Like, she's the queen of wands. She's the strongest. He knows that she's the strongest queen out of all the queens. She is the most confident queen. She doesn't really need a man. She sits on her throne, attractive. She attracts all these different guys. She can have multiple guys if she wants. This is the type of woman that's very solo, independent mindset. She actually likes her freedom. This is the type of woman that doesn't have to go pursue a man, chase a man, question a man. This is the queen of wands that can do her own thing and naturally attract a man. So this is what this guy is thinking. Like, she could be physically attractive or just physically active in, like, you know, intimacy. But she's like very vibrant. Very vibrant. Okay. Confirmation, bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles, that's her sister. The Queen of Pentacles is like right under the Queen of Wands. That's somebody who like has a good home life, a good domestic life. She actually has wishes, dreams, and hopes to have a good like home life, domestic life. She can secure a bag. She really has like secure abundance. She doesn't like move a muscle for anybody. Like, she will stay in her security over going to pursue a guy. Like, a guy has to meet her at her level, you know? So she's very nurturing, very like peaceful, very safe. You are on queen level. That's basically what it's saying. Hey, Serenity Breeze Tarot LLC. I came in right when you said this is a queen. Hey, queen. How are you doing? I'm good. How are you? First time seeing you in here. I really like when I get tarot readers, and I love all tarot readers. All right. Let's move on to Rose Q. And then we're doing Z after that. And if you have a question, Serenity, let me know. So, Rose Q, if you're here. Sarah, we already answered your question. We're not doing like, I could double back to you like after I answer these other people's questions if you want to wait. I don't even know. People come in and go out of this chat. So, if these people aren't here, I can answer in a second. All right. And all right. Let's see. Rose, let's see. What is the current energy? Rose Court, can I have a little pep talk with you right now? I want to have a pep talk with you. I want to have a pep talk with all the women that I see struggling in love life. Okay. I don't know what it is, if it's a daddy wound. I don't know if it's an insecurity wound. I don't know if you guys are just like needing reassurance, if you're just looking for a friend or a companion. I don't know if it's loneliness. I don't know what void you guys are trying to fill. But I will say this, when it comes to men, you are never going to be able to fill a void with a man, okay? You can't heal that daddy wound with a guy. A lot of you guys are shallow and very superficial, and y'all don't know why y'all yearn for men's attention. And most of the time, it's out of a daddy wound or a lack of self-love. Y'all be asking the same question about a guy over and over and over again. And I'll be wondering, like, what is missing from this person's life? Are they unfulfilled in their own life? They don't have no hobbies. They don't have no work. They don't have nothing better to do but ask about the same guy over and over and over and over and over again. Y'all don't think I get tired of that? I get tired of that too. I get tired. You know, I want to see some strong women. So rose quartz, here's my thing. We've been talking for a few days and you've been asking me questions about the same person. Has anything changed with this person? Like, what is the current vibe between you and this person? Has anything changed? Because you keep asking the same question about the same person to me. Like, what is this obsession? Like, has anything changed? Because, like, I just feel it in my energy. Like, somebody don't have no peace of mind. They don't have no peace. Like, and if you can't answer that, then we'll move on to the next person. I'm that type of reader that's like, look, I'm gonna give you a reading, but I really want to know what the fuck is going on, because if you keep asking me repeat questions, I need to know what the fuck. Like, what are we missing here? Okay. See, that's what I want to hear. I want to hear an update on what has changed, if anything has changed, if anything has came true. You know, he wanted to see me Friday, but I canceled because I was busy. Okay, see, I like movement. I like when something, she asked her question one time, she doesn't repeat it, and then she comes with an update, like some movement. That's what I want to see. I guess what else? Okay. See, and you know what's so crazy? When I did your question, I didn't know the guy. I didn't really know the situation. I just went off the cards, the vibe. And now you're telling me that it worked out for you. So that's good. That's really good. So, Z, what was your question though? Do you see me getting a car this week? So what's going on with this car situation? Like, what's the doubt? Like, you have all your ducks in a row? You got all your ducks in a row to get a car? Ace of Swords, Two of Swords. Like, what's the doubt? Okay. What needs to be cleared up in your head? So when I see swords, I think of fast movement though. Fast movement, but it's stressful. Taking weeks, but it's in the next few weeks. But it's like when I see an Ace of Swords over a Two of Swords, Ace to the 1, 2, that's the beginning of a new like clear mindset. But you are having some struggle in seeing the truth, or coming to a decision, or coming to a truth. You're kind of blindsided a little bit. You haven't really confronted the truth yet. You're trying to break free though and see the clarity. And like, I got in a car accident on the 16th of February, and it on my record. They saw it. What does that have to do with getting a car? You can still get a car. Yeah, you can still get a car. It means cutting out the bullshit. Like, cut out the bullshit. See the truth for what it is. You have two options. You need to really narrow it down to one option. You know, speak clearly, think clearly, see clearly, see a clear vision. Yeah, you still get a car if you haven't gone through an accident. That just affects your insurance. That's it. I'm speaking with a car salesman today, but they said they'll call me back. Just went on their call. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you still get a car. It just affects your car insurance. That's it. If you have everything else, every other duck in a row, then you should be fine, which is a yes card. Two of Swords is like, yeah. Yeah, and got the Two of Wands. This is planning things out, kind of looking at, future, wondering should you, shouldn't you. Yeah, you're in the middle of decision making at the beginning of the start of something, which, yeah, doesn't affect you from buying a car. They will sell you a car if you got the money, if you got the credit, if you can get insurance, pay for insurance. Yeah. Since my first car accident, I don't doubt. Just asking for clarity. You must not be well versed in cars then, because with experience you will know how car accidents work and how it affects you. You get what I'm saying? As you get more seasoned, since this is your second car, I've had 16 cars. I've had like 15, 16 cars. So I kind of know how the game works. Yeah, see, you're new. See, that's why the Ace of Swords came out. It's the beginning of something. It's like at the beginning. And then look how the 2 came out. Cars. So car accidents, don't get in anymore. You basically want to lessen the likelihood of being at fault in a car accident. You never want to be at fault. You always want to avoid that. Be as cautious as you can. But it doesn't affect you buying a car or getting approved. It just affects your car insurance. That's it. How much you're going to pay a month is going to go up. And that's really it. That's really it. Whatever the DMV tells you to do, you gotta do, and then it's just like extra money. Yeah, insurance gotta pay for it, so they're gonna see you as a liability, and then after this, just don't get in no more accidents, and you'll be fine. Yeah. Exactly. I know. Get down to the bottom of it. But yeah, Texas, if you live in Texas, I heard it's not the best place to drive out there. I don't know. They be having accidents out there. Swords is weeks. Swords is weeks with stress. Pentacles is seasons and years. Wands is weeks and days. And Cups is years. Yeah, I heard people be dying on those roads in Texas because so many bad accidents in Texas. So you got to really be focused when you drive. And the best way to be a better driver is to gain experience. You got to drive. You just got to drive a lot to be reactive to stuff like that. You got to be a defensive driver, basically. You got to defend yourself all the time. You got to be a defensive driver. You have to drive like you don't care about nobody else but yourself on the road. get to where you're going and get off the road. Basically, don't entertain road rage at all. Don't go back and forth with nobody. Just try to where a destination and get off the road. Basically, drive as less as you can, and that's really it. That's the game. Any other questions? Let me know. How does Abaddon feel about me? XRA. XRA, are you even here? You're welcome. XRA, are you here? You gotta just tell the truth, y'all. And I know that my blunt honesty, my bluntness turns people off because I see through bullshit real fast. I'm very sharp. My sister always, I have two sisters. My sister always told me, you're very sharp. And I'm very sharp because I see through it real fast. Like, it's like a math problem in my head. Like, wait a minute, that don't add up. And it turns people off. And that's why, like, it's hard to keep, like, naive, gullible around me because my common sense meter is very high. Like, I don't know, like, it's hard to keep people, like, entertained when you are, like, you know, when you're just, like, sharp, you know? But that's, like, the reason why I'm here is to help people sharpen their minds, you know, sharpen their intellect, sharpen their intelligence, sharpen their common sense. So that's why I feel like I'm meant to be here. Whether people like me or not, I don't care. I'm loved. You get what I'm saying? So, hey, Beatrice. Oh, you did? Okay. I got it. 12 minutes ago. Wow, we were talking. Okay. $8. Hey, love. Let's see. People be thinking they can run scams and game on me. I see through that shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, what? Don't play. Don't play. Okay. What do I need to know at this time? Is that what you asked? Okay. Why can't I see it all? What do I need to know at this time? Okay, can you type your question in the chat? It just shows me what do I need to know at this time, and so I don't really see the full thing. A message of love coming your way. Someone wanting to offer you support, love, be generous to you. But I don't know why in the future you're looking at the spilled cups, like the unfulfilled loss of the past. Or somebody's going to regret something that they said or did to you. They're looking at the negative shit. But there's two of cups still here. Going back to the past, there's a man in your past that shows up. Could have been a friend turned into a lover, something romantic, something physically intimate in your past. Shadow card, the need to begin anew, cut through the bullshit, see the truth of the matter. What is this about? What is this about? It's just telling me you have a new love interest. They may send a text message, initiate a phone call, tell you how beautiful you are. It might be something artistic. They're not looking to like sleep with you right away. They're actually scared to get too intimate, meaning they're too scared to get too vulnerable, too honest. But they are coming in, give you some type of like equal give and take, balance the scales, harmonize with you. But I see like also there's going to be some regret or grief moment. Like what? Regret over maybe saying something stupid or doing something stupid. I feel like you've been in the mode of should you be serious with somebody in a relationship, or should you still explore your options? I feel like you have the world in your hand. Like you could either be in a relationship or you could still explore the world in your other options. You could stay complacent or you can go and get uncomfortable in some new experiences. I feel like you've been wondering, anticipating your world, your life. For sure, you need to cut through any bullshit, though. Ace of Swords means the start of a new contact. I want to say communication. The start of a new contact. Like you might start talking to somebody, and you might cut through their bullshit. I don't know. You might see the bullshit. You might need to cut through it to get to what you need to say, what you need to do. I don't know. I feel like it's a surprise. There's a surprise in love coming for sure, though. A surprise lover or a surprise invite. Water sign energy for sure. Cups energy is coming your way, meaning love, emotions, fulfillment, emotional stuff. This person's slow moving though. Cups move kind of slow. This takes time. Slow burn. They don't rush things. I don't know if this is gonna disappoint you, but they are coming with like some type of like tangible, practical offer. It could take a year, it could take a season, it could take a month, but they're coming to balance the scales, some type of harmony. Be the start of contact with them or a new phase of contact with them. Maybe you cut them off or you haven't been talking to them. I don't know, but you're going to be able to communicate exactly the truth, like what it is that you want from them or what it is that you think of them. You're not going to be talking about no bullshit, or they may not be talking about no bullshit. Yeah, this could have been a friend with benefits or a friend that turned into romance, or this could have been somebody that wants to turn a friendship. Also, they do want physical intimacy, but they are afraid of physical intimacy or getting too vulnerable or too honest. They're gonna trust their intuition with you. They're gonna be walking by intuition with you. They don't have no set plan for long-term stability yet, but yeah. Hopefully that gave you some insight. Let me know if you have another question. I could pull an oracle. I have oracles. Let's see. What's going on with this Scorpio and Beatrice, Madame B? Yeah, so when it comes to this person, they're coming in with passion. That's definitely a water sign energy. Passionate, seducing. You know, like, oh, we have stuff in common. The chemistry, the vibe is going to be there. You like me, I like you. Let's have a good time. Passion is like short term. It's like chemistry is like short term. The vibe will be there. You get what I'm saying? So it's someone you have chemistry with, a vibe with. This person might leave you disappointed though. I don't like that. Or they may be disappointed in themselves. Yeah, and they're by surprise. That's exactly how Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancers are. You can never really expect them. They come out of nowhere. So I don't deal with water signs. Well, guy-wise, I don't deal with water signs. They're very intense, especially Scorpio. Scorpio men are intense. Especially if they're hunting you for something that they need. and they haven't gotten it from somebody else, oh my God. They are so sneaky and manipulative. And they will put you on a pedestal just to disappoint you later. Like they will get your hopes up high just to fucking let you down later. And they, like I said, they take forever to make a move, especially Scorpio men. They take forever. They take years. Water signs take years to evolve. They take years. They're known for timing, time wise. They're the years. The cups are years. Wands are weeks and months. So the fire signs are quicker, weeks and months. Air signs are quicker, they're months, weeks, but they're stressful. Pentacles are slow as fuck too. Pentacles is like water too. Seasons and months, years. So I don't like them. My style is fire. I gotta have fire in my life. I like fire because I'm fired. I just can't be waiting forever for somebody. I don't like that shit. I burn up. I need shit quick. Like, you're welcome. All right, who was next? Who can give me some depth up in this chat room? I hate doing the readings. You know what I don't like doing? The readings for these same people, and they never give me no background information. Like this person, Isha, you never have conversations with me in my chat. You don't engage with me at all. And then when you ask your question, you ask the same question every time. And then you never tell me any update. You never tell me what's new. You never tell me if anything changed. You don't ever talk to me, but you steadily ask me the same damn question every time I go live. That's so annoying to me. I hate that. I've been wanting to say that. I hate that, man. I've been wanting to engage with people when I get on here. Like, what's new? Like, tell me an update. Give me some background information. Make it juicy for me. Make it spicy for me. You are blah boring. I don't enjoy doing readings like this, like career reading. Like, what do you mean? Give me some depth. Give me some detail. Talk to me. Like, what you're trying to ask for exactly. There's nothing specific about that. Okay, so XRA. Let's see what you asked. How does Ab? I'm gonna just say Ab. How does Ab feel about me? XRA, can I ask you this? Like, okay, first of all, Ab, what is, like, are you guys in contact, no contact? Is this a boyfriend, girlfriend? Is this a friend? Is this a crush? Is this somebody you don't talk to? Like, what's the deal? Can you just give me, like, a little information to go off of? I can easily find out, but I just want to hear, you know? See, and then I'll be like, no contact crush. I'll be like, I must be dealing with somebody young. No contact crush. That's like young. Let's be dealing with somebody young. Cause no contact crush. Why do you want to know? Okay, here's my logic. Here's my common sense. Why do you want to know about somebody that you don't have a connection with? If you guys don't talk, and this is just a crush, it's not your boyfriend or like you're even your friend, why do you want to know about somebody you don't have no connection to? Can you please, like, where's the logic in that? I just want to know. Am I like, because something like that doesn't make no sense to me. It don't make no sense. How old are you? See, and they try to say, oh, I'm mean for speaking up, or oh, I'm rude for speaking up. And it's just like, no, I'm not. I'm just using my common sense and my logic to decipher and not waste my time on you guys' questions, because some of these questions be really like, I can't wrap my head around them. Like, so is this your friend? You could have said like coworker. Like, who is this to you? What do you consider him? See, that's what I need to know. Hey, Washington. I need to, is this your peer? Okay. How does AD feel about XRA? And they speak, but about work? Nine of Wands, yeah. Okay. Nine of Wands is a guy who's basically like separated, takes a break, holds back, preserves, like he has boundaries. He doesn't want to like tell you how he really feels or thinks. This is somebody who's self-protecting themselves, like they've been through shit before, so they've learned. This is somebody who's going to play games with you a little. They're not going to really initiate or chase or really show you their feelings. This is somebody that's going to keep their boundary, keep their guard up. They're guarded. That's why I was asking you. I'm only going to give you one card, but he's defensive. That's somebody who's not really like, when it comes to love with them, it's not really like, it's not very romantic. Like, he's defensive. He's been hurt in his past by love. So they care more about their safety than like romance. So yeah, that's what I got. See, I know, I be knowing stuff. Anyways, guys, anybody else got a question? Please, I hope it's a good question, like an interesting question for me. A really good question. I'm gonna do a video for my collective. Watch. All right, next, whoever is next. I'm gonna do a video while I'm live, because I got time. And know that I do live audio face lives, okay? So I do tarot readings live with my face with audio, you know, and I do typed, okay? Typed silent live. All right. So I just wanted to let that be known. I guess I am a real person with a real heart, with a real life, with a real mind, and I'm feeling good. Okay. So while we're here, let's just pull some cards for the collective and do some collective real quick because I just got to do a 3-minute video, put this on my channel, and I hope you guys like it. By the way, I'm almost monetized. I only need about 700 more watch hours to get to the super chat membership stuff. Now, that was never my goal, but for you guys, I've been requested, to have that feature. So I've been pumping out these videos for years for you guys to watch so that I get monetized for you guys. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of my content is going to be tailored for you. I want you guys to tell me what content do you want me to do for you. Okay, so yeah, I'm on live right now. Hold on, I'm gonna pull some cards. What is it that we need to know? Let's see what comes out. Generally speaking, what do we need to know? We got the Chariot. The Chariot talks about manifesting a strong partner. Manifesting a strong partner. Okay, this is somebody you don't have to chase. This is somebody that you're equal. This person is coming in. Whenever you see the Chariot, it's a good sign. That's somebody coming in. Okay, you can have 2 or more options coming in. By the way, you're gonna decide who you want to trust, give your loyalty to, who you want to give your full time to. The Two of Swords talks about assessing truth, making a decision about 2 options. Okay. You got a really good person coming in because the Chariot is a good motherfucking person. That's Cancer energy too. You're leaving behind somebody. It could be one of these options. You're leaving behind one of these options, dating one of these options. Okay. Someone's sending me messages in my head. Anyways, long story short, you're dating one of these options and you're going with the option that you don't have to chase. Okay. So that's what I got. You guys can come to my lives, donate if you would like to. I have my oracle here as well. And yeah, good to see you. Peace out. Bye. No, I was not. Jennifer. Jen, can you hear me? Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, I can hear it too. Okay.
Hello, hello.
Yeah. All right. Jen, I don't want to be. I could see me here. It's not buffering.
I could see me here. It's not buffering.
It's not buffering. You can hear me. Yeah, so Washington, can you hear me now? Oh, hold on. Oh, okay, good. All right. So let me handle Washington first, and then I'll talk to you, Jen, because Jen, I don't think we've ever done a live video reading. You've only done typed reading with me, so I'll talk to you. Washington, let me see. How does Zay feel about me? We in community, talking stage, but I haven't heard from him today. Okay. Do you expect to hear from him? Do you have high expectations, Washington? Do you have expectations that are unrealistic? Okay, but warning, y'all. I'm a Sagittarius, so I'm very blunt. Okay, so don't take my bluntness too serious because I'm very serious, but I'm not trying to hurt y'all feelings. But When I read with like bluntness, okay? So, okay, that's not what I asked. Okay, but thank you for telling me that. But that's not what I asked. I asked, do you expect to hear from him every day? Are your expectations high? Do you have unrealistic expectations? That's what came up. And by the way, I'm channeling messages, guys. So don't take this to like she's trying to attack me. Like, no, this is just the reading. Okay. Okay, as long as you can be honest with yourself, we will get somewhere. All right. I think they are. I'm not gonna lie. I think they are. I think your expectations are a little high. But let's see what comes out. How does Zay feel about you? You guys are in the talking stage. You said you talk a lot. How does he feel about you? That's enough energy for me to go off of. Look what came out. So I got 3 cards that came out, but I'm not going to look at the past. I'm going to look at the present. The 3 of Swords came out in your present energy, Washington. So since you haven't heard from him today, this talks about separation, delay in love, specifically in love. I don't know what happened in the heart chakra, because you see the heart chakra right there. It could be a third party. It could be an outside interference. It could be a past wound. It could be just a delay of like a setback, a heartbreak, a deception, a lie, a cheat, or a betrayal. But this talks about separation mode, not talking, hurt, pain, delay, a need to heal, a need to open the heart. So when you see the 3 of Swords, it's a need to open the heart. This is the lesson to open the heart. But this is also delay. Around it, you have Pentacle energy. Pentacle energy talks about slow moving, slow building, giving, receiving, working together, building slowly. But when I see the 3 of Swords, it's a stressful thing. It's like a stress, something stressed here. And it's fast movement. Swords is fast movement. So how do they feel about you? I don't know if they feel betrayed by you, or they feel hurt or in pain about you. I don't know if it's somebody on their outside, maybe someone in their past. I don't know what triggered them or what triggered this, but the 3 of Swords is like a healing phase. Like they're hurt over something, basically. And it causes a slowdown in like love life, causes a delay. So future wise though, Pentacles is like a give and take, support of unity, working together, being in a community phase, getting along, trying to work towards something long-term, stable. But otherwise the Sword comes through and just like sharp tongue, sharp words, sharp cutting pain. Like, I don't like that. We could pull an oracle card though. Let's see what else. How is this Zay person feeling about you since there was no contact today? Let's see. Playfulness. To recapture this romance, there needs playfulness. I don't know. Did you guys did the spark die down? Did the spark, the spark of like flirtiness and playfulness, inner child energy, like childlike, like how you guys are bouncing off each other and it's like playful. The vibe is like youthful and very young. This kind of feels like it died down and it needs to revive again to just so you guys can get back on the same page. Whenever I get this card, it's like, yeah, the spark blew out, and to revive it, you gotta be in your inner child energy again, to be like innocent, playful. Don't talk about serious stuff. Don't talk about adulthood. Don't talk about like conflicty stuff. Don't talk about stuff that's like gonna cause arguments, disagreements, pain, or hurt. This talk about everything else that's like funny and joyful. Playtime on the playground. Like just to get back into that rapture of love again. But right now it's a delay, but I see you guys will possibly talk again because I got the Six of Pentacles future that talks about support, unity, rebalancing. He probably pulled away. And it's also the Six of Pentacles. If it's out of balance, that means the guy pulls away because he feels like he's either giving too much or being taken advantage of, or there's an imbalance. So he pulls away. But it also means like I do want to give and take. I do want to equal give and take. And this is also not saying like it's forever. There's playfulness showing up. So like maybe you guys will recapture something, being more playful, more childlike again. Trust. Bottom of the deck, trust. This means your faith is being tested right now. You feel like you're losing hope, you're losing faith. It means you have a weak spirit. Make sure you work on your spirit of faith right now, because trust, this situation will work itself out. Basically, that's what I got for you, girl. Come back and tell me if anything changed. What's up, y'all? Heba, are they bombing Jordan right now? I thought of you because they're like telling me you're in Jordan. Are they bombing over there? All right. Jennifer, girl, I got some words for you. Jennifer, are you here? I got some words for you. And now that you told me you're a Sagittarius, I got some words for you. Jennifer, Jennifer, this guy that got you wrapped around his finger, I really want to know what sign he is. I really want to know what sign he is so bad. I really want to know what sign got you a simp. What sign got you simping? Because you've been on this guy for a minute. I've seen you asked about this guy maybe 3 or 4 or 5 times. I really want to know before we get into this. Oh, no. Sagittarius, the worst. The worst. Okay, I've had a bad relationship with a Sagittarius man. I will never go back to a Sagittarius man. I'm so good off Sagittarius men. Even though I'm a Sag, no. Okay. Why? Okay, here's another thing, Jennifer. This is what came up too. Why do you keep repeating your question about this guy? Like, why aren't you understanding? I get it. When you want to know, like, okay, what's the energy update, or how is this person thinking, or what's their next action, or you phrase the question differently, but like, what is it that keeps you stuck asking the same question about him? Because you've asked the same question. Why is Dion slowing down communication? Why is he not talking to me? Why has he pulled away from me? Does he not like me? Like, you, girl, you're Sagittarius. You're supposed to be giving off Queen of Wands energy. You're supposed to be giving off, I don't give a fuck energy. Why are you in your simp girl energy? That's where I'm like, that's the vibe I feel like. You bought a confusing person, and you buy into a confusing person. That's what you want to buy into. That's what you want to spend your time on. That's who you want to spend the rest of your life on. So that means you have low self-esteem. That means you don't feel like you're worth anything. That means you feel like you're settling for less, like breadcrumbs. That means that you don't have like a healthy relationship with yourself. Don't you think about all this stuff? Like, I want to give myself the best. I want to give myself the best of the best. I want to spoil myself. So I'm going to buy into the best man I can buy into. Why would you buy into a guy like this? You don't have these pep talks with yourself. like self-love, self-care, self-worth, self-value, high self-esteem, standards, confidence, self-love. You know, like that's where I feel like I got to talk to you. I got to talk to you about that, because if a guy has you like that, like wrapped around his finger, if a guy has you invested like that, if a guy has you anticipating his next moves, that's not good. Let's see what comes out though. Jennifer, why is this Sagittarius guy named Dion pulling away from her, not talking to her, backing away from her? And that's a Sagittarius thing anyways. That's Sagittarius thing. Like, they don't do clingy. They don't do clingy. They don't do emotions. They don't do romance like that. You got to learn how fire signs are. Fire signs like their freedom. They like their space. They come in, pursue, and leave you. They don't commit right away. They'll have a fun fling with you, but then they'll be on to their next adventure. They're here for fun and adventure. They're not here to commit to you right away. You gotta learn that about them. That's how they are. So like I said, he came in your life. Let's look at the past. He came in your life as the Nine of Cups. That's why he's stuck on him. The Nine of Cups, like, oh, I'm gonna fulfill you. I'm gonna fulfill you emotionally. I'm gonna make you feel content and happy fulfillment. You know, or he looked at you as a wish come true. But that's in the past now, right? That's your influence of the past. That's why you're stuck. Okay, because you're like, this was too good to be true. This was really good. Charming is never good. I know it's a nice word, but it's not a nice word. Charming means like a schemer. Charming is like a slickster. Charming is not charisma. Learn the difference between charming and charisma. There's a big difference. Charming is like pulling the wool over your eyes. Versus charismatic is somebody who actually has the skill and the talent. You cannot be naive and gullible, like, to believe charm. You know, you got to see past the obvious. You see the depth of a person's soul. You got to do soul searching. That's why I'm kind of questioning, like, are you ditzy? Are you that ditzy type of girl? Are you that naive, gullible, trusting type of girl, like, that didn't evolve her critical thinking yet? So look, right now, Jennifer, it's the death card. So this talks about, actually, this talks about ending one unhealthy dynamic, one unhealthy relationship, and going into a new healthy relationship. This talks about not being single for much longer once you end the unhealthy dynamic. So I'm not sure if he ended something unhealthy with you, you did something unhealthy with him, and now both of you guys are going towards a new relationship with someone else that's more healthier for you. Okay, this talks about moving on to something healthier. Future challenge is the Eight of Swords. Why it's important to move on to something healthy? Because this person puts you in the Eight of Swords energy. This is not good. They trap you. They bind you. You can't speak up for yourself. You can't set boundaries. You can't say your truth. You're left victimized. You're left in your head with confusion. This is not good. This is somebody who's playing with you, playing in your head, playing with your mind, and you just let them. You know, and you don't feel like you could even really run away or get your way. You feel seduced. You feel charmed. You feel like they said something to you or did something to you that left you in a victim mentality. It's unhealthy. It's toxic. It leaves you blind. It leaves you feeling like a victim, basically. Woe is me, pity party. So basically, the advice here is to get untrapped. It's not as bad as it seems. It's all in your head. And basically stop waiting around for a hero to save you. You're like waiting passively for him to come save you. He's not coming to save you, I don't think. Because the Eight of Swords talks about like passively waiting for like this hero. It's like an illusion, you know. I think your future is bright though. Like Three of Wands is talking about future plans, working really hard towards a future plan, a bright future, you know, better than present moment right now, which you're going through a transformation. He could be going through a transformation. You could be going through a transformation, but whatever you're going through, it's unhealthy. So it ends so that healthy can begin. I don't know if this is the unhealthiness, the Eight of Swords. It's like you're trapped mentally. You're restricted. You're up in your head. It's like logically you're not making any sense. It's like you keep hitting your head on the wall, expecting a change, but it's just like you're the only one that can save yourself here. This is confusing within itself. Like, what? It's corrupt. Something here is corrupt, and that's going to end, and something beautifully new is going to begin. I don't know if it's going to be with this guy, though. I think the last question you asked earlier, I believe I said that he was preserving himself. He was holding back. He didn't want to give too much of himself. He doesn't want to get too close to you. That's how Sag men are. Please do not be stupid about them. That's how they are. Please go and get pretty and do pretty good thing and like know that you have just as much power, like to be like, oh, I can go date anybody I want. I'm about to go get someone better. I'll go buy to someone better. Anyways, I hope that helped you. Well, man, bad men lure people in if you fall for it, if you fall for the trap. You gotta be smart, intelligent, sharp, intellectual, well read. You gotta know some shit. Like, okay, I could say I'm dealing with a Leo right now. Leo is similar to Sagittarius. Leo is a part of the fire sign energy. Okay, so I'm a Sag, I'm dealing with a Leo. But I already kind of knew what I was getting myself into. You get what I'm saying? I didn't have expectations. I kind of already previously know the game. You know, I didn't expect anything. This person promised a lot. He met a lot of his promises already. He has some future promises that he made, but I didn't make no promises. I just, you know, was just there. But I know firsthand that Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, I know how they are. They're very, if you don't really know them, you will not know that they are inexperienced. Some of them are inexperienced. So they're not going to really know exactly, you know, everything right off the bat when they start with you. They're not going to know. As they start getting to know you, things might change. They may change. You get what I'm saying? They may, you know, like you got to be flexible with them, to be open-minded with them. You can't really cling to them. You got to have your own life going on. Don't 100% trust what they say. Look at their actions over their words. And know that fire signs is a slow burn. It's not a rushed person. It's a slow burn. Fire, they burn like fire, but doesn't fire burn slow? Okay, they're not like super fast, you know, like a sharp knife, like a sword, like an air sign. They're like a slow burn. So with them, it takes weeks and months for them to like process things. So I would do my research on them. Okay. And I dealt with a Leo and I dealt with an Aries. Aries was a little harder to deal with than a Leo. Leo was a little softer, Leo was the best. Leo's the best one. Sagittarius, I had a Sag. Sagittarius men, um, they're kind of similar to Aries men. Leo's the best though for me specifically. I like how they operate. I like that. I like them. They're a little bit more um, caring. Like they're a little bit more chivalrous. They're a little more genuine. They're a little bit more grounded. They're a little bit more like they care about their reputation, or they care about what other people think about them, or they care about how they make other people feel or how they feel. Like Sagittarius, they're a little brash. The men, they're a little brash. Aries, they're a little brash. So my favorite will have to be Leo men in the fire sign family. Okay. I don't like really dealing with Sag at all. I don't haven't dealt with a Sag in a very long time. But anyways, I don't like dealing with water signs either. They're not my cup of tea. They're not my cup of tea either. Air signs, they come and go because they're air. They're airy. They're airhead. They come and go. And then earth signs. I don't like earth signs like that. I don't really like earth signs like that. They're not my favorite. They're not my favorite. But yeah, Leo's my type. Leo my type. Leo is my type. For sure. Man, thank you. You gotta know yourself, and this is another thing about dating. You have to know yourself really well to know what your type is and know what you like and know what you don't like. And how do you do that? You have to go through experiences with people to be like, oh, I really didn't like that. Oh, that person rubbed me the wrong way. Oh, I really don't like that. You gotta go. You have to date around to see what you don't like and what you like to even figure yourself out. To be like, okay, I know what I like. I know what I get along with. I know who I'm compatible with. I know who I see myself with. It's not that person. It's not that person. You know, it's this person. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel good with this person. And you're really going off feelings. That's the whole nother thing people don't realize. Dating, relationship, you choose the person you feel the best with. It's all feelings. And people try to avoid that. It's like, no, you want to wake up and be with and spend your time with the person that makes you feel great. You're not going to be with somebody that makes you feel horrible, makes you feel bad, No. You're going to be with somebody that makes you feel beautiful, acknowledged, seen, heard, felt, appreciated, all that good stuff. So that's why I'm like saying it's not all about looks. It's not ever all about looks. You got to go with the feelings a lot. Okay, so you're in a city where they're bombing. That's crazy. And I wanted to ask you, like, what the fuck? They're bombing over there and you live there? We're talking about love bombing, but we're talking about bombing your city. Wow. Anybody have any questions? Let me know. I'm literally not doing anything for the rest of the night. It's Monday. I have until next week, Tuesday, and then I'm gone. My life's about to be busy after this. Start of the new year, I'm busy. I love when I'm busy because then I just like forget, and then like I just be living in the moment, and that's when things manifest quick. But I was just saying, what What was I saying? I should do a video about that too. I should do a video about that. I was saying, let me record myself while I talk about this. Let me see. Okay, so I was saying that some people mistake my Sagittarius honesty and bluntness or rude or mean or distasteful. And I'm not apologetic. I'm not sorry because my own sister has told me how sharp I am. I'm sharp. I'm intelligent. I'm witty. I'm wise. And when people ask me certain questions or when people talk to me, I really think about common sense and I think about, does that make sense? And I'm honest and I'm blunt. What I channel and what comes to my mind, and I have to say it, I'm transparent, I'm genuine, and I'm authentic. And just because you feel offended or you feel a way, maybe you're triggered by something that's said, that does not mean I'm a bad person. That doesn't mean I'm rude or I'm mean or I'm distasteful. No, that just means I'm being genuine and authentic to who I am supposed to be. I am not supposed to be you. You get what I'm saying? Maybe how you think and what you say is not who I am, and I feel like people need to kind of pull back a little bit and realize they don't have to take everything to heart or personal. They need to take it logically and they need to kind of take it okay, she's using her critical thinking. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like people dumb themselves down when they just judge it oh, she's being rude or she's being mean. That's a dumb way to think. You could think so much higher. No, she's being logical. She's being intelligent. She's being wise. She's smart. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like I can't help but to be a sharp sword cutting through bullshit, because people love to be, low IQ. And it's just I thrive on mental stimulation. I thrive off of really intelligent conversations. I thrive off of learning and education. You get what I'm saying? So I can't dumb myself down just to fit in. I have to be myself. And I feel like when it comes to relationships, when we're talking about tarot is always telling us to look for the people that are genuine and authentic, that are transparent, that are honest. Look for the truth. You get what I'm saying? And then a lot of people want people to lie to them, not tell them the truth. They want to live in darkness. They want to live in confusion. They want to live in someone lying to them or deceiving them or playing with them and I'm not doing that. I gotta be myself so I can attract my equal. You get what I'm saying? So I really love myself and I am my ride or die. But I appreciate all the people out there who have been heroic, who have come to my side and been like, you know what? It was nice to me. She was not disrespectful. She didn't diss me. She's not for everyone. And that's true. I'm not for everyone. I'm really not. I have a very small circle. So long story short, I'm making room for other people. But anyways, guys, that is my little thought today. It's I gotta be myself no matter what. So when I do go live, I attract a certain audience, and that's just for right now. I've attracted so many people to me, whether they like me or they don't like me, whether they want some sugar coating, you get what I'm saying? They can go somewhere else. I don't have a problem with that. But yeah, I am who I am, and I love myself. I love myself first, and then I love people how I love myself. You get what I'm saying? So anyways, if you guys want me to talk on a topic, let me know, and I'll do a video for you. Gotta go. Bye. I just did a video. I know I'm on live, but I just did a video while I was on live. Anyways, what's going on, Heba? How can I help you, ma'am? Since you're the only one up on her. Why don't you use your psychic gifts? You're a Pisces, right? You should definitely be using your psychic gifts. Why don't you be going live and doing readings? You said you want to make some money, right? Why don't you have no like online services? Don't tell me. I don't know what your reason is, but don't tell me it's for a certain reason because you don't want to talk to people on the internet. What do you mean? What do you mean you do what? Are you working on it? It's in the works. Felt the vibe. I felt the vibe. Pisces are supposed to be the ones in alignment with subconscious consciousness, like the moon and the sun. They're supposed to be very connected to, you know, the clairvoyancy, their clairaudiency. They just be knowing. Basically, they're the high priestess, so they be knowing. They're supposed to be the all-knowing, especially when it comes to subconscious. Who is calling me from Beverly Hills right now? Hold on. I put it on mute. Let's see if they say hello. Who is this? Who is this?
Hi, Lauren. This is Maggie calling from Dr. Susan Evans' office. How are you?
Hey, Susan. Yeah.
Yes, I'm calling just to follow up. I was talking to Dr. Susan today, and she wanted to see how your skin was doing, and if possible, if you could send us some pictures.
Yeah, I sent some pictures to Linda, but I'll send some to you guys too.
Yes, that would be great. We would greatly appreciate that. Yeah, she wanted to check in with you regarding that. If you don't mind sending us pictures, that'll be awesome.
Okay, where can I send them to?
You could send them. I know I gave you. You could actually. You know what? I give you the office number. It's 310.
So the office
550.
number. Let me write it down.
Which is it?
Hold on. Let me get it. Hold on, you guys.
Sure. Sure. That way we could.
All right.
Do them.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Okay.
Like, who is that? Okay. Hey. I think it's just you and me here right now. So if you have a question, drop it. Let's see. Let me see. Let me see if I still have that photo. Did I add that on there? Oh yeah, it's right here. All right. Let me see. Okay, I got you. I'm just trying to take pictures for skin lady. Okay. Is that enough for her? Okay, let's get to it. What's a surprise that I'm not aware of this year from M? M, I don't know who this M person is to you. M. Is M your boyfriend? Or is this the guy you've been on and off with? Who is this M guy? Let's see. What surprise are you not aware of this year from M? Queen of Wands, the Devil. Okay. And the Knight of Wands. Who is this guy? The Death card. I feel like, I don't know if you're still here. Let me know if you're still here, because I don't know. I feel like it's possible you guys are going through some type of negative. Here's two storylines. Here's two storylines for you. It's possible that you guys are either going through some type of obsession with each other, some intense obsession you guys have with one another, or it's possible that you guys are going through a negative cycle that's going to end. I feel like there's an unhealthy dynamic. I don't know why I'm saying this. I feel like it's an unhealthy dynamic between the two of you that involves some type of temptation to lust, entrap each other, bring each other down, obsess over one another, be in some type of unhealthy dynamic that's toxic. It's like you guys' shadow sides are showing. Like this is a confronting of your shadows, confronting of the things that you guys hide, that you don't address. This is like the unhealthy side of the connection. I feel like it's a connection you guys have. I feel like there is a man and woman here, Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands energy. You're a queen, you're confident, you don't really need this person. You attract this person to you. There is some type of sexual desire here because the Knight is really there for fun times. For snacks, please? Yeah. I'm right here. Okay. I feel like the Knight Queen definitely have some type of connection, but it could be like unhealthy sometimes. I think it's going to end though, and you guys will probably revamp the connection into some type of healthy connection. Hold on just a second, y'all. Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm back. So like I was saying, I feel like he may end this unhealthy dynamic and revamp the connection to be a healthy dynamic, maybe revive it. I feel like a new healthy beginning is coming. Maybe if he's been a little unhealthy with you, I feel like a new healthy beginning is coming. The World card, that's like giving you the relationship you want, giving you the good treatment that you want. This means untrap yourself too. Like, I don't know if it's like, I hate the Devil. That's like danger. That's like dangerous energy. Like, don't play around with this. Do your shadow work, address the negative energy. But I feel like he definitely is coming back, coming in the next few weeks to a month. coming in and out of your life. I'm not sure if he's committed to you. This is kind of the card of not being committed yet, just flirting, spirited energy. Maybe this is the dynamic you don't really care for. Maybe you want the relationship, or maybe you want a commitment. I think he's gonna come give you a commitment, possibly. I feel like he's gonna give you what you desire. There's gonna be some contact about it. There's gonna be like a clear contact, clear conversation about the truth. The truth is gonna come out. It's gonna be like a breakthrough moment where you guys get to actually talk about some honesty, some truth. Okay, no bullshit. But yeah, that's what I got. I don't know. You tell me. I'm never too sure. I always let my subscribers tell me what resonates, what doesn't. Let me know. Let me see. I got an email. Oh, did someone write me back? Yeah. Oh, Raven responded. Can I have an update on what's coming in, generally speaking? All right. Strawberry, look what I got. Strawberry. Okay, I really don't want to eat too much. I don't want to give this away. I don't want to eat it though because I'm on a weight thing. So let me see. I have to start forfeiting my desserts because I don't know. Strawberry cheesecake parfait. Eat this or should I not eat the sweets? I've been eating sweets for like the last 2 weeks. I can eat this soon. I might give it away. Okay, let's move on. Can I have an update on what's coming in, generally speaking, for Eva and Jordan? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna eat it because I'm starting to watch my weight. All right. I'm starting to watch my weight right now. So it looks like a relationship type of vibe, like a love life type of vibe here. In the past, you went on a date with somebody, or you've been talking to somebody romantically, or you've been getting some type of text, phone calls from a person that's showing up. That's the influence in your life. You're influenced by that energy. You have like demands coming your way, contact coming your way that was in your past. Right now, you've been very strong, not codependent, very independent, working on yourself. You haven't been depending on this lover. You haven't been depending on this person. You've been actually focused on your self-improvement, self-glow up. And you're being strong, and the relationship is strong because you're strong, and because you're not forcing it, you're letting it take its course, letting it happen naturally, right? Because you have your own willpower, you have your own life, whatever. You're not leaning too much on it. This guy is coming back, but he's coming back in like seasons. Like, okay, spring is about to start, right? I think we're coming out of one season, going into the next season. This is like seasons. It's gonna take months. This person's coming back towards you slowly, surely. They're just working on something. They're working on something important, gathering some type of finances or income they can like provide for you. You know, I don't know what your life is. I don't know who in your life. I don't know. I don't know personally. I'm just speaking about the card and what I see. So this is just like a slow moving night. It's somebody that's coming in slowly with an offer of something stable long term, but they're really focused on work. They're really focused on making coins right now. Like their stability, their security matters, you know, and they're not trying to rush in with the excitement. This is not an exciting person, you know, this is not something that's fleeing or rushed or really fast. This is somebody that's thinking about the long term of it. Okay. So they're not rushing. Okay. Shadow wise, they do want to be impulsive and act on impulse and come in with some quick action. They would leave shortly after. They're not here for depth. They're not coming for depth. So this might be a text message or a phone call, or you know, a night of swords. It's kind of the energy of like secretly they're shadow wise. They do want to come take some action, but it wouldn't be like deep action. It would be like quick opinions and maybe texts or phone calls coming your way. Um, Nonetheless, there's two nights going up. I mean, somebody that's already planning to come towards you. Whenever I see knights, it's like somebody thinking about coming towards you. Okay. If there's no commitment, don't call it a commitment. If you're still single, say you're single. Don't be around nobody yet. You know? If it's not, just be like, I'm still single. Don't claim nobody. If they don't claim you, don't be claiming them, basically. You get what I'm saying? If this is like an established union, like the guy established it already, then it's like, okay, there's a claiming, right? But if there's no like investment yet, like did he pay for dinner? Did he pay for the after party? Did he pay for the hotel room? Did he pay for you guys to go gamble or go to a concert? Did he pay to take you to the spa? Did he pay for your food the next day? Like if he really established an investment yet, I would just, you know, call it what it is. You know, if he hasn't established like, okay, this is my wife, or this is my person, or you know, girlfriend, this is my girlfriend, I would still kind of be like, oh, I'm still single, keeping my options open until he fully applies pressure when he's like, okay, I don't want you seeing anybody else. I don't want to see anybody else. We're exclusive. You get what I'm saying? I would still be like, oh, I'm single. I don't have no kids. I still keep my options open. So, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Focus on yourself. That's what strength is all about. Strength is about Leo energy. It's about you're a lion or you're a lioness, and lions tame their inner beast. Instead of being impulsive and wanting to be a beast, it's all about taming that beast and like holding back and possessing your own power and not like giving away your power away and like not forcing a relationship, but rather letting it bloom naturally. Okay, and then I took my power back. That's good. That's good. Sounds like you're learning a lesson. And when I started researching and learning about love as well as relationships, that's good. Maybe something affected you to where like, ooh, I want to change, or I want to be better, or ooh, I want to be the best. You know, I want to give myself the best. Yes, I started to become more logical, even though I'm a Pisces. Well, yeah, you have 12 signs in your chart. So, do you know your chart? Do you know your birth chart? Yeah, so my job's been giving me sweets like every night. Sometimes, some nights they give us like fruit or they give us like vegetables, but most nights, like yesterday, I had like a lemon tart cake, like a little piece of it, and then I had a cookie. I had a oatmeal cookie the other day, and then I had like that. What was that? I've been just, you know, indulging here at work. They give us food all day. Um, but I have to pull back now because my pounds, I want to lose like 3 pounds, 4 pounds. So, kind of full. So, you were dealing with low self esteem, low self value, or you were dealing with spirit. Maybe you weren't really in your ego like that. Maybe you were just feeling like whatever comes, comes, you know. For you, I feel like maybe you were just like experiencing relationships, you know. I mean, because how do you build up your self esteem in the first place? You got to really think about it. Like, who really builds up their esteem? You got to experience shit, to go through shit, to feel it, to be like, oh, now I can build myself up from this. You know what I'm saying? It's not as easy as people think. It's not cookie cutter like that. Sometimes family builds you up, but like you can't be in a relationship with your family. So you get in these relationships to get some experience, right? So the past doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. Well, that's how you learn. I mean, how is one supposed to learn? When people be like, you know, like I even say like some people are naive and gullible and inexperienced. I say that, but that's because they're not learning through experiences. They're not experiencing enough. They need to have more experiences. What is holding them back from having experiences? You gotta live. You gotta live every day like it's your last. Like, can't even think too hard. It's not until you really get aware, then it's like, oh, I deserve better. I could do better. I could get better. I got better, you know? But it's not until you feel better. And sometimes you don't feel better all the time. So I appreciate people in this honesty. If it's hard to feel, oh, I mean, people value genuineness, you know, who value genuineness versus valuing fakeness. I could be fake all day and not tell you how I really truly think about it. But what good would that do? You know? And I'm pretty, so it's just like this is coming from someone that attracts attention, that attracts men. You know, attracts, you know, I don't have a hard time attracting, but people, let me tell you this, people want to be lied to. People want to be lied to. People want to be scammed. People want to believe something that's false. That people feed into illusions. Like some people want to be delusional. And that's just how it is. Like people want to be on a high. They're trying to get high off the conversations. So I get it. I understand. Anyways. Oh, touch of love, girl. You're another one that be asking about the same guy every day. You are another one. What did this guy do to you to have you asking about him every day? And why is he not in your life? That's my questions. Why is he not in your life? And why do you ask about him every day? Touch of love. it's like a repeating cycle, right? It's like a repeating revolving door. It's like playing the same song over and over again. That could be an addiction. It could be an unhealthy cycle. It could be a toxic, unhealthy pattern. I have oracle cards. Queen Shiva. Okay. Somebody seduced you. This person seduced you, and you don't even feel enough for them. This person seduced you. What? Reading the one. Who is this seduction? Most of the time, here's why a lot of women be stuck on men. Because the man seduced them. The man put a spell on them. Seduction is the art of like putting a verbal spell on someone. Seducing is like really a woman thing. It should be a woman thing. But men are mastering the art of seduction. And that's not healthy. It's tempting. It's basically like, I'm going to tempt her to lust. Let me seduce her. Because I can't. I feel like a loss of power if I don't. Because so this is like a card you got to be aware of. Seduction. Seduction is like, let me use what I got. Say these words to them to get them to listen to me and be wrapped around me. I'm gonna have them the way I want them. You know, that's not good. It's not nice. It's not nice. You get what I'm saying? That's a part of the game as well. I'm gonna get them trapped in their head. I'm gonna trap them emotionally, physically. Let me see if they respond to my temptation, you know? And once they got you, they got you. The after effect is anxiety, worry, fear, you know, feeding into their game, their egos, you know, healthy ego or unhealthy ego. And, you know, when we say mixed signals, it's so vague what exactly we're talking about, but mixed signals, it has to be very blatant in your face. So it has to be very like in your face for you to be like, okay, he said this, but now he's saying this. Very opposite. You know, I think that's a mixed signal. Or he said this, but now he's doing this. That's a mixed signal. You know, like that doesn't add up. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm gonna be real with you guys. As women, we think that men are honest. We think that men are telling the truth all the time, and we think that men are angels. And we have to remind ourselves that men, they're logical. They're not like us. They're not emotional. They don't have feelings. They have logic. They're ruled by Mars. Mars is ruled by the mind, you know, working. We're ruled by Venus. Venus says feelings of love. We're not the same person as them. So the way that we have to think about men has to change. The way that we operate with men has to change. We have to understand them. You get what I'm saying? I think that you asking about this Rex guy every day to different tarot readers is kind of a sign of you not having any control over him or over the situation. I think that it's a sign that he's not in your life. I think it's a sign that you have no fulfillment in your life. I think it's a sign that you don't have, like, you're trying to fill the void in your life with a guy, and that's not how it works. And I think that you asking about him every day is like you bumping your head against the wall every day, expecting a different outcome. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you have to ask about him every day to a tarot reader, like, that means, like, you don't have the relationship with him. You get what I'm saying? It's just common sense. It's just like, you know, and it's because you might have a daddy wound. You might have a unhealed wound inside of yourself. You might have something that's not fulfilled inside of yourself. You might be looking for love in all the wrong places. You may be begging for love. You may be desperate. You get what I'm saying? You may be seduced. You may be hoodwinked. You know, you may be. And sometimes you got to get out of your head. You really do have to, like, untrap yourself from the traps people set for you to leave and learn from it, grow from it, you know, because people are trying to play you. Like, I don't know, people be just trying to, like, get in your head, tell you what you want to hear, say this and that to you. You know, are they really honest about their words? To people's actions over their words? Do their actions align with their words? That's all you need to look at, really, is, okay, they said it, but it's unfulfilled. They haven't filled that promise. Did they make a promise to you they couldn't keep? You know, like, you have to be real honest with yourself every day. Like, okay, he's not here. You know, he's not here. He's not showing up. You know, he's not sending a text. He's not calling. Okay, what do I do now? Do I keep asking? Or do I try to come up with a different plan? Like, you got to talk to yourself. You got to have a pep talk with yourself. You got to think. You got to think. You got to think through it like a math problem. Like, okay, am I psyching myself out? Am I wasting my time? How can I be spending my time better? You know, why do I keep asking the same question about the same guy every day and not getting the answer I want? What am I doing wrong, you know? And it's like, if you gotta ask about the person all the time, like to a tarot reader, you gotta look at that like something's wrong. Girl, do you know how long October 22nd was? That was a long time ago. November, December, January, February, that was 4 months ago. 4 months ago, honey. We're in March now. What are you doing in March? How's your March going? You know? October 22nd was last year. Like, that was 4 months ago. What's going on today? You get what I'm saying? You can't be trumping, carrying around baggage. That's old shit. And you definitely don't want to project that. I understand you're in a safe space right now. You could do that right now, but in a cold world that doesn't care about people, you want to dump that baggage in the trash and leave it in the trash. That's not something you want to go around telling people, you know, because people are not really going to care, or they're not going to want to really deal with you. You get what I'm saying? Yes, you expect people to show you sympathy or compassion, but that's just not how the world goes. The world is going to be however they want to be at think you have a little bit of an expectation problem or unrealistic about something because I feel like you're expecting something from this person, and I feel like you should lower your expectations, kind of stop putting the pressure on them, holding on to the past of what they did for you in the past, start living in the present, Yeah, but people are not gonna care. And I think that's the world we live in. It's like you gotta be real about some people. Let me say this: strangers are like God assigns for you, may care. They may come to your rescue, but if you go around trying to tell people about your problems, they may show you a cold shoulder, so you gotta just be a little bit more cautious about expectations. Hey. El Nino predictions, what's good? Fairy Goddess, what's up? What's new? Yeah, and then touch of you guys kind of think about, this is in connection to the question that you ask all the time, the Rex question. I'm just mentioning how I see it, and I'd be like, dang, what's wrong with her? I see you asking that question every day in chat rooms. I'd be like, what's wrong with her? I'll be like, is there something wrong with her? Like something off? Because I don't know. It just gives me a feeling of worry. Like, I don't know. But if Rex is not in contact with you, or if Rex is not communicating with you, or if Rex is not answering the phone or whatever, I would just let it go. Like, let it be. It is what it is. Accept it. I wouldn't be asking about Rex every day to a tarot reader. I feel like you kind of wasting your time a little. I'm not gonna lie. I can understand if you guys just went on a date. If Rex just treated you fabulous. If Rex just paid your bills just recently. But this was months ago. This is a homeless story. This is a bad story. I'm just kind of like, girl, what is wrong? Yeah, I don't know why you ask tarot readers about somebody that you talk to. Like, that's kind of like, it boggles somebody that you talk to. Like, that's kind of like, it boggles my mind. Like, why would you ask how he feels about you if you talk to each other? Why can't you just ask Rex? This is just common sense. Like, why can't you just ask him? If you guys talk for 7 years or whatever, 7 years, why don't you just ask him how he feels about you? Why do you ask a reader every day? Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. Go with the flow. That's what I don't get sometimes. When people be like, oh, I'm in contact with this person. But then it'd be like, but you don't ask them your questions. But you're in contact with them. You ask a third party, outside third party reader that doesn't know you. But you're in contact with them. So can't they give you the direct answer? They'll give you probably a better answer if you ask them, right? So it doesn't make sense when people be like asking readers like, oh, how does such and such feel about me? But I'm talking to them. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just weird. Like, if I was talking to somebody, I would just ask them straight up, like, hey, how do you feel about me? Right? It's so easy. If we're in contact, if we're talking, I could just ask them, right? I don't get it. So something's off. That's what I felt. Something was a bit off. That's just my intuition. Yeah, the source, exactly. We only asked to get like confirmation. No. See, that's a little off to me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be real with you. If I'm in direct contact with the source, I'm just gonna stick to the source. I'm not gonna double back and go to a reader I'm in direct contact with the source, I'm gonna fucking ask the source and stick with the source. And then if I'm not in contact with the source, okay, I'm gonna go ask, a third party what they think. But if I'm in contact with the source, I'm gonna ask. Like, if I feel comfortable enough, if I feel like I can do it, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? But if I feel like I can't ask them, why am I with them? If I feel like I doubt myself with them, why am I with them? So that's just me. But as a reader, fuck that. It's only when I'm not texting them or calling them, I'll go to a reader. You get what I'm saying? So, but my common sense be like, huh? What the heck? Okay, but what's going on? What's new, fairy goddess? I'm here to help you. What's new? What's changed? What's improved? Eric, I've given Eric his space. Eric, I don't know where you've been, Eric. It's been a while. I be giving people their space to do them though. I like when people kind of disappear and do their thing. Sometimes it's needed. But I don't know. Sometimes people just be needing a little therapy. Sometimes people need a little talk. Sometimes it don't be always a reading. Sometimes it just be a little channel message. I don't know. Sometimes I didn't feel that vibe. Dang, the spoon went on the. How much sugar is in this? This looks really good. It's a cake. Change has. I've been putting all my effort into me. Balance. So here's my question. Okay, so we seen the tarot cards that Boogeyman pulled for you the other day, right? And we seen that something was off about the girl, right? And are you still this as a relationship after that? I don't know. I just be thinking for people. I think I think for people. I think I'm like I don't think I'm devil's advocate. I think I'm like the angel on people's side, like questioning, like after the drama, you're still claiming that person. Whoa. I wonder, here's my thoughts. I wonder if the girl you're dating or whatever, I wonder if she claims you like you claim her. That's my biggest thought is like, I wonder if she respects you and you just like you do. I really wonder, like, the way you go so hard for this person, I hope they go as hard as you. That's ghetto drama. I'm sorry. I'm a classy woman and I just don't settle for ghetto drama like that. I think that's where I'm like, you know what it is? It's because you're younger than me and because you have not experienced life like me. I'm 34. You're 20 going on 20? Yeah, I'm in my 30s, so I'm different now. So it's just like, don't bring no drama to my doorstep. When you get older, it's different. It's not like you're 19, 20 anymore. When you get older, you're going to realize Like, you don't tolerate stuff. You don't tolerate stuff no more. So, but okay, your 20-year-old self, this is your 20-year-old self. I get it. When you're 20, you tolerate some dumb shit. But hey, Kamala, like the he say, she say, I would never entertain he say, she say, my quote unquote relationship. Like, hold on, guys. I haven't ate yet. Okay, come back. I don't even think I'm eating it. I'll let you know. See, I don't do all this poor she say shit. Like, okay, at my age, at my grown age, guys, I don't like, oh, he said, but she said, and like he said this, and she said this, and like there's another person, and he said, she said, and yeah, like we don't do that at my age. You get what I'm saying? So, but at 20 years old, at 19 years old, I could understand. Like at 19, 20, okay, it sounds exciting. Sounds like love. But when you get 34, you're going to be like, what the fuck was I thinking? You're going to be like, wow, I evolved. I grew up. I'm not the same person anymore. I changed. Yeah, but the fact that you're entertaining it and you're actually talking about it shows your age. You get what I'm saying? You're not on the grown woman level, because grown women don't go through this when on a level. They don't go through the back and forth, he say, she say, relating the message, repeating the messages. He said this and she said this and she said this and da, 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 da. No, we don't do that. We don't do that at my age. Kamala, you gotta wait your turn. So that's all I'm saying is like at your 19-year-old age, going on 20, you do that in that age crap, that age, you know. But when you get older, you're gonna realize like, okay, what? I'm not like that anymore. So, but I haven't said nothing about what you've said because it's your own situation. It seems like you're gonna do what you want to do. You're stubborn. You listen to yourself. Like, you're not gonna listen to outsiders. You're gonna do whatever you want to do. And you could tell me all you want. Oh, I hear you, I'm listening, but no, I instinctively know that you're a stubborn bull. You're gonna only listen to what you want to listen to. You're gonna do what you want to do because I know. You only see yourself. You only hear yourself. I don't agree with none of this, but you're gonna do what you want to do. I'm not even following it because it sounds all over the place. It sounds a lot like drama. It's okay. You're not gonna. You're not gonna. I just want you to know that when you get older, it's gonna be different. At your age, it's like you're gonna go through these things, and you're gonna realize, like, you're gonna realize one day. Anyways, let me know what you need help on specifically. It's a whole lot of trauma dumping here. It sounds like trauma. Doesn't sound like happiness. I don't hear about no dates or like like or real happiness. Like it's just a lot of back and forth, like drama. Will V and I be in a committed relationship like later this year? And why did you say should I repost? Is that some not being patient I sense? Do I sense you not being patient? Kamala? Is your name Kamala? Like Kamala the president? What's going on, Aries? You got a lot of baggage. Golly. You bring up a lot of toxic shit. You ever think about that? You bring up a lot of toxicness. You carry a lot of toxic baggage. That shit is unhealthy. You know, I'm just a blunt ass Sagittarius, so I'm gonna call it what it is. But you bring up a lot of toxic shit. Dang. What is not toxic in your world? You get what I'm saying? Why I got it. Okay. I seen it. Will V and I be in a committed relationship later this year? I know chats can go up fast, so just making sure I got it. Okay, let's see. V and I be in a committed relationship later this year. Three of Cups is like starting out as a friend and evolving more into a romance. So this is like a friend that can evolve into a romance, potentially. Let's see. A few more cards. Seven of Cups. Things are up in the air. There's no commitment right now. You need to assess if this is a fantasy or if this is practical commitment that could happen. But right now, there's no commitment. In the future, you are not going to settle for less. You're going to remain in your secure energy, your like domestic life. You're hoping for a relationship that's going to give you security and a home life, right? You're hoping for something that they're probably not going to give you right away. Let's keep going. That is so, I'll get back to you. I will get back to you, Fairy Goddess. Queen of Cups, you're remaining in your energy. Your energy is showing up more than his energy. Queen of Cups is somebody who let their guard down, vulnerable, psychic, they're empathic. They're beautiful, but they might not have boundaries. Your intuition is just know. Your intuition to just know about this person. Let's see. He could take action. You could take action to manifest this commitment if you wanted to. He's holding back though. He's gonna play games. He's gonna play games. That's the fear. He's holding back because he's been hurt before. He doesn't like really put himself out there. It's gonna take a long time. The Seven of Pentacles talks about not putting the effort, any more efforts in, just waiting. It's gonna be a waiting game. A waiting game. It's gonna be a waiting game. The Hermit talks about going into solitude, to soul search, being alone, not entertaining love. And Five of Cups means disappointment, not being happy. I see in the past, let me show you the past cards. The past was conflict and healing. Something in your past had a lot of conflict and you had to heal from it before you got back into love. So your answer right now is really like, it could evolve, but it's going to take a long time. And I don't see commitment happening in like this year. Things can change by the way, but that's the immediate answer. Do the shadow work. I think what you're going through right now is the shadow work. The shadow work, the subconscious clearing, the healing phase, questioning things, being lighthearted. I don't think it's going to happen on the timing you think. It hasn't manifested yet. I think he's going to take some action, but he might play around though. See commitment, because you know a commitment, if it was commitment, it would show up as the Two of Cups, the Lovers, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. It would show up as maybe even the Nine of Cups. It would show up as like something like that, you know. And your spirit guides is saying they're going to reveal things to you through spiritual downloads, intuition. So trust your inner knowing. There's going to be like signs about this person. I do see him taking action, but I see it being a casual fling type of vibe, like an option. You're just a friend. It could evolve into more, but it's not there yet, and it's going to take a long time to manifest it. You know, I've already put some work in, but it hasn't fully been fulfilled yet. It's unfulfilled yet. It's basically unfulfilled. It's an unfulfilled dream. That's a fantasy right now, basically. So fairy goddess. Yeah, see, months. Pentacles, yeah, it's going to be slow. It's not going to be fast. Pentacles is slow. Cups is slow. You got cups. Cups and pentacles are the slowest moving energies. I didn't really see too much fast movement, but I did see some action. I seen some action with the manifestation card, but I didn't see yet commitment. There's a thought of it though. There's thinking about it. Is there enough love here to commit it later? You know, but it needs some time to like manifest basically. And let's go back to you, fairy. Okay, here's what I'm thinking about your comment. Someone could tell you, okay, let me say this, fairy. Someone could tell you, and Heba will co-sign me. What did you eat? Okay, so someone could tell you all day, I'm gonna send you some money. I'm gonna pay for this, I'm gonna pay for that. They could say it all day, but until they actually follow that up with some action, I wouldn't even trust it because words are cheap. You get what I'm saying? Words are cheap. You can say a word, it's free. It's free to say a word. Anybody could say anything. I don't feel like this person is genuine. I don't know, but let's see. What do you need to know or hear right now? Moving forward with a clear mind. Oh, okay. The Empress, the Page of Cups. I mean, the Page of Wands. That's still the page. That's a messenger. Yeah, they're playing with you, girl. Dang, you got the Nine of Wands. They're playing games. They are not here forever. They're not here and they're not committed. You're saying this is a relationship. This is the card of like non-commitment. In the past, they did look at you like beautiful, pretty, not rushing and forcing the situation, sitting there waiting, letting things unfold naturally, tending to your own beauty. Things unfold naturally, tending to your own beauty. Well, they come in with some good news or an offer and you jump on it for the fun and the thrill, but they're not here for a long time. They're not. This is like they sent a message for a temporary thrill and they're going to go back in separation mode, or they're going to go back into hiding mode. They're going to go back into like boundary mode. They're going to go back into defense mode. They're going to be playing games. Like they're going to give you mixed signals. They're going to kind of show like they've been hurt before and they're not been hit yet fully. I don't like this card. This is the card of separation, holding back, boundaries, not telling you how I really feel. You get what I'm saying? Or what I'm really up to. You make a lot of excuses for this person. Like you are biased. You're very biased to this person. It because you're biased to this person, you don't see very clearly with this person. You know how they say love is blind? It's talking about the bias. You favoritism this person, so therefore you don't see the objective of it. If you didn't favor this person, you would actually stick to the objective more and be more logical. That's why your mind is never going to be clear, because you're always making excuses. You're always taking that person's side without really fact checking, or, you know, without really getting the evidence, the proof. You're always trying to back the claim up. You're always trying to back the claim up with something, like, instead of like standing your ground. It's weird. It's like, weird. It's like, but you know, when you get older, you're gonna learn this stuff. But I don't know, something don't feel right, and I can't lie to you. Something just don't be feeling right when you be telling me about this person. Hi, Mira. Hi, Luna. Girl, Fairy, you just was crying over her yesterday. You are so unstable. You are so up and down. It's so annoying. As a Sagittarius, I just can't, like, I just can't. I just can't. What the fuck? It is so emotionally draining. Like, you were just mad at this person yesterday. You were just hating them yesterday. What was it, 2 days ago? We were talking about this. And it's like, oh my God, emotional roller coaster. Like, I cannot do it. I cannot do it. One day you're on, one day you're off. I can't do it. It's so toxic. It's so unstable. It's all over the place. I'm just like, peace of mind. There's no peace of mind. Like, there's no calmness. It's always something. It's always something. One day it's like, I love this person. I hate this person. I love this person. I hate this person. I don't know about this person. I know about this person. It's so annoying. As a Sagittarius, I cannot do the roller coaster. It's annoying. It's annoying. It's annoying. I'm getting annoyed. You're getting on my nerves. I just have to be real with you. You get on my nerves. It's like a cry. Like, every time I read your comments, Fairy, it's like a cry for help. It's like you're crying for help. I don't know. It's just like you send mixed signals. You send mixed signals a lot. And I just be like, oh my God, this girl is a wreck. You're like a wreck. You're an emotional wreck. That's how I feel. But okay, Luna. Luna, are you here? Ugh, I feel anxiety. I feel anxious. Like, oh. Luna, are you here? Yeah, she be all over the place. No, for real though. She be all over the place. It's crazy. It's like giving crazy though. It's giving crazy though, and I'm just trying to give you insight. I'm just trying to give you insight. It's giving crazy. It's giving crazy. It's giving crazy. Girl. See, and this is what I don't like about Taurus. This is what I don't like about Taurus, because they think they could die and control a Sagittarius. Girl, I really feel what I feel, and I say what I say, and I mean what I say. You do. You be hating. One day you be mad, and one day you be happy. It's unstable. And you be in drama because your partner is unstable and toxic. This is like, and then she confuses love. This is love. She thinks the toxicness and the instability is love. It's weird vibes, and it's because she's 19. She's young. She don't know no better. I be trying to tell her, and she don't listen. She just do what she wants to do. So it's like wasting time because she's so stubborn as a Taurus. That's why it's like, don't ever date a Taurus, guys. I'm just letting you know right now. Don't date a Taurus. They will be stuck on you forever. They don't leave you the fuck alone. They do not leave you alone. Tauruses are crazy. And that's not cute, and that's healthy. And they be thinking like them being crazy is cute and healthy, and it's not. It be toxic and dysfunctional and nasty. And I'll be really honest about it. Okay, Luna, I don't know if you're here. G Luna, we're gonna skip you since you're not here. We called you. Mira, are you here? Happy ending. Did we do you? Happy ending. Did we do you? No, huh? Should I answer the phone for your ex? What's his intentions? Oh, we gotta do happy ending. Oh, okay, no worries. Happy. Should you answer the phone for your ex? What's his intentions? Exes or exit plan? Exits or exit the fucking building? Okay. You needed to heal from this ex. This ex caused you some trauma, some pain. You needed to heal from them. The Four of Swords talks about laying it all down, going to sleep, resting, get peace of mind. This person probably fucked with your head. Let's see what else about this stupid ex. Should you answer the phone? This talks about taking a break from them. Queen of Cups is like you want to answer the phone because you let your guard down and you want to be vulnerable and you want to show them love and be all like warm and compassionate to them, but you don't have no boundaries. It's saying you don't have no boundaries. Let me see what else. Okay. Page of Wands. He's just coming towards you for a phone call, a message, a quick fling, and then he's out of there. So if you want to entertain this, he's not here forever. He's not here for commitment. He's just here seeking a go. And then look, it's going to leave you in disappointment. 5 of Cups. You're not going to be happy about it. You might be crying a little milking. Oh, man. I can see you, girl. I can see you, but you had to wait. Be patient in the chat, honey. I called you. We see you. Yeah, but you're not really receptive to advice. I always had this problem with Tauruses. They're not very receptive to advice or another person's perspective. Not very receptive. They're still bullheaded. They're gonna do what they want. That means they're stubborn. They're firm. They're stuck in their ways. Like, I know how they are, and they're crazy over nothing. They be crazy over illusions. And that's good that you don't have a Taurus sun, because the sun represents the full personality of a person, represents the internal, the inside, meaning your emotions on the inside. That's not your personality though. So I know some stuff. I've dealt with some people. Okay, we're moving forward. If you guys still want chit chat, I'm gonna move on to G Luna. Yes, that's like, oh no, I'm not answering this phone because nah. Yeah, I got that sense that you kind of were on like the fence about it. Can anyone see these messages? For some reason, never working at the moment. Need clarity on the Aqua guy. They hard to read. To be you guys want me to be honest about Aquarius, since both of y'all are Joyride, the Aquarius roller coaster. Who wants me to about Aquarius? Aquarius men and women. Mira, you're gonna be after Luna. I don't like that you repeat this question, Fairy Goddess. You ask this question a lot. Like, be stronger? Oh my God. The weakness in people, man. I feel like people be operating out of weakness and simpness. Simp and weakness. Here's the combination. Simp, weakness, blah. Like, okay, anyways. Never dealt with an Aquarius man before. Want to know if something might happen this weekend with him. Such a slow build. I want to know what sign you are, G Luna. I'm gonna see the compatibility. So, what is the compatibility between G Luna and Aquarius? What sign are you? Anything happening between me and Aquarius guy this weekend at a party? Oh, you're a Libra. Oh, okay, okay. You are definitely a weak person. I'm sorry. You're not a strong person. I cannot say you are a strong woman. You're definitely weak as fuck. You're weak as fuck. Libra, Venus, Scorpio. So you're Libra, dealing with Aquarius. Definitely opposite. So let me just say this. Libra is Venus. You know Libra represents this, right? So Venus is dealing with romance and love. Aquarius represents Saturn. They're the opposite. Saturn represents work, karma. Total opposites, but you guys have similar element like air. You guys are both intellectual, communicative, up in the air, gone with the wind, not really emotional, not really romantic. You guys actually are like meeting of the minds, like logic, contact, talking. Definitely could get together and have like physical intimacy, but anyways, if you can't read him, that's crazy. If you can't pick up on his vibes, that's not good. That means that he does not send you telepathy. If you can't pick up on his telepathy, like his clairvoyance, clairaudience, that means he doesn't think about you. That means he doesn't send you telepathic downloads. Let's see though, what is Aquarius gonna do this weekend with this Libra at this party? How's the vibe gonna be? Weren't you just talking about how you can't read him? Wow. You were just talking about how you can't read him, but you can. The High Priestess talks about you already know. It's something that you innately already wound. It's not like you have to doubt it. You have to second guess it. You inherently already know what you know. Because it like the spirit downloads shit into your brain already. Like you feel it. Like it's like by default you get revelation easy about this situation. You just need me to tell you that. You just need me to confirm to you that all women have this gift. They just need a mom to tell them, oh yeah, trust it. You know, like, yeah, you already know what you know about them because it's innately downloaded into your psyche. Trust that, right? The good thing is you got the lover. So this means this is a genuine connection. This means that there is a real bond between the two of you. Okay, there is some harmony, there's some bliss, you know, choosing up. Like this is like that choosing up card. Like, would I choose her? Would I choose him? We can choose other people if we want, but this is like that card of like, things are gonna harmonize out where you guys are gonna choose each other for love this weekend at this party. Kind of already feel it or know it. Ooh, Confirmation, the Fool. This means that you are walking by trusting your intuition. You're walking into a new beginning. Kind of foolish, but you're like, I'm trusting my intuition on this. I'm trusting my heart. It's going to be carefree, no plan, no commitment. We might just hook up. We might just have a fling, but this is the start of something brand new, like a new romance or like a new carefree, playful plaything. It's going to be fun. It's going to be cool. It's just don't get too invested yet, you know? I wouldn't get too invested. Just play it cool. Like, I haven't ate yet. Oh, that's not good. Anyways, okay. Girl, don't be getting all happy yet. I'm being so real today. I don't know what. I'm telling you, I went to sleep for 10 days, guys. I literally been sleeping. I woke up real. Okay, but don't get too happy now. Don't be getting your hopes up too high, because what if you get let down? You need to stay balanced. As a Libra, you need to stay balanced. Don't be so high up like, I'm on high. Be right there where it's like, okay, there's a possibility it could. There's a possibility it doesn't. Let me stay right in the middle, neutral, so I don't get my feelings hurt, so I don't get hurt. That's why you came out as the Fool, because you kind of foolish. You need to stay balanced. Exactly. Hey, Miss Billie Jean. What's good? Okay, so Mira, it's your turn, girl. If you waited, if you're here, you're a real one. If you're here, you're a real one. And I still have this strawberry cheesecake, and I'm not supposed to eat this. It looks so delicious, though. Look at this cream. Okay. All right, Mira, what did you ask me? Let me see. Let me look. Will the Sagittarius and I evolve to a stable commitment? Girl, what is your sign? I need to know. You're dealing with a Sagittarius man. What is your sign? No, you're here on time. It's like vomit. The words just come up out of my gut. It's like vomit. It's like I'm vomiting words. It just be so impulsive, like, and I guess that's how you're supposed to read, like, you know, like, I be saying shit. Hey, sometimes when I've been sleeping, I will words, and it would just come out, like, and I didn't even force myself to say it. Like, what? I be hearing stuff, like, this is just crazy. Anyways. Couldn't tell till you posted my name. I'm Cancer. Oh my God. I've seen Cancer women with Sagittarius men, and they get played and then they go back. Let's see what's going on. Cancer. You brave Cancer to go with a Sagittarius. Let's see. All right. Will the Sag and I evolve into a stable commitment? Dang, and you asking for a stable commitment from a Sagittarius? That's tough. That's tough. You're bold. That's tough. Because Sag is the one to run the fuck away. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Cancer can maintain some stability, long-term shit. Because Cancer is water, and water takes a long time. Like, but Sag can be in and out of your life. So yeah, you guys started off the 10 of Pentacles. Right now you're the 10 of Swords. In the future, the 7 of Pentacles. And this is, I'm gonna explain, because this is kind of like one negative card to two like positive cards. Let's see. Dang, the bottom of the deck, 4 of Cups. I know for a long time I was with an Aries. Aries probably is way different than Sag in a way, because Aries will kind of go steady with you if you go steady with them. Sagittarius probably will be in and out, maybe. Depends. Anyways, Pentacles in your past. 10 of Pentacles is kind of like you guys been building slowly on something for a very long time. 10 of Pentacles is like a long, slow time of like a long-term commitment, like building slowly, trying to get your money together, like long-term commitment, right? But this is in the past. This is like the influence. This is the influence. Like, could we build a family together? Could we have money together? Could we come together one day and be together for a commitment? That's the question, right? So it comes up in your past, like thinking about it. This is the influence, like, there probably could. There's probably this thought of it, right? Yeah, and this doesn't mean nothing. This just means in the past there was an influence of thinking about it. So right now, what is going on with you in the Sagittarius? Because when I get the 10 of Swords, it talks about two different storylines. It could mean the relationship is over, move on, or it can mean one phase is over for the new phase to begin. It also could mean betrayal, heartbreak, feeling like you're walked over, feeling like you're doormatted. So whatever storyline this is right now, why is it coming out right now? The 10 of Swords is talking about feeling defeated, feeling at your wits' end with them, feeling like you can't do anything more with this cycle, waiting on a new cycle to come in, waiting on rebirth. I don't know, are you guys talking right now or not talking? That all depends, right? Future, this is what you're kind of talking about too. Future-wise, the 7 of Pentacles shows up as the challenge. So this talks about not putting the efforts in, already put some efforts in, and kind of taking a break to look at the past efforts. Like, could we manifest some commitment in the future? So this talks about unfulfillment. Yeah, this person may have put in some efforts and some energy to this connection, but it's like the hopes, the dreams, the wishes of commitment are unfulfilled. They're not fulfilled yet. It's talking about like later on, if you're patient and you wait out and you wait a long time for it to really manifest into something more romantic, it could be something more later down the road if you're willing to wait. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. 4 of Cups, bottom of the deck. It's talking about an opportunity of love coming your way. Are you going to accept it or not? Or vice versa, an opportunity of love coming his way. Is he going to accept it or not? Hopefully, you guys don't take each other for granted. Hopefully, he actually embraces you or you embrace his love. This kind of shows a little bit of stagnancy, like a little bit of like not accepting it because someone's not fulfilled within their own self. But this does talk about opportunity coming your way, an opportunity in love. So maybe this is that date. Maybe this is that date. But I don't think you're looking for a date. I think you're looking for commitment, right? So date, commitment, two different things. He can take you on a date and be not committed to you, right? So you don't want to initiate commitment, either the female. You want him to naturally lead it into commitment. So I would feel like you got to hold yourself back a little bit. You got to play it smart. If you want someone to commit to you, let me just say this. If you want somebody to really commit to you, you got to act like you are not available. You got to act like they can't have you. It's a game with men. If you're always showing up, if you're always available, if you're always ready for them, there's no chase in that. It's not even like that they're trying to chase, but it's really no spark in that. It's like you got to spark their interest. You know, you got to be stimulating to them. You got to have your own logic going on with them. It's like if you become too easy, like they can conquer you quick. They've already conquered you, you know? So it's just like, what else is there to conquer? You know, that's why you have to come off kind of rare, unavailable, busy. You have other plans. it makes them second guess themselves, and it makes them rethink things, and you become more valuable to them. Guys commit to girls that are valuable and unattainable. That's what how the game goes. I don't know why this words came out though. It's like the end of one doormatting phase. Maybe you feel doormatted. Maybe you feel overlooked. Maybe you feel like he doesn't want to commit to you. There's this thought of commitment though in the background though. The Pentacles, these are two commitment cards. One in the past and one in the future. Those are just thoughts of like, could this be something? Maybe. It's a game basically. Is he gonna accept this? Is he gonna fully accept me? Is he gonna fully embrace me? It might be his problem, and it might not even be you. It might just be his own lack of fulfillment. But he shouldn't take you for granted. This is that card of not taking you for granted. Like he might though. It's that wait game. It's that waiting game basically. You're gonna have to wait it out. This has nothing to do with the past, though, or other people. And this is that's the thing about water signs always think about their past and the past. It's just like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I know it's hard, but you got some thinking to do. You got some thinking to do. You got some thinking to do. Okay, so who's next? I haven't been here in so long. Tramps Hughes? Wow, I don't remember you. Anybody else? So it's 9:42, 10 o'clock out here. So it's 10 o'clock where I am. I don't know where, like, what time it is anywhere else. It is 9:43 p.m. where I am. I'm getting a new laptop because this laptop, it be kind of glitching a little bit. I just got it fixed and I'm about to sell it and get another one. Dang, it says page unresponsive. I'm on a business trip right now. I've been on a business trip. I've been on a business trip. Yes, you can, Crystal. Sure. I've been on a business trip for the last 2 weeks. I will be going back home soon next week. And then I have an error message. It says more than one ingestion is using the primary URL. Send one stream to the primary. Wow. Girl, did you see what I said? Did you see what I said? I am on a business trip. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you see my chat? Can you guys see me and hear my chat? Oh. Crystal, can you hear me? I just got your PayPal. $8. Okay. 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 Crystal, what do you want to know? Okay. That's not too far. I'll be out there one day. I haven't ventured out there yet. So I'm from Cali. I'm from the West Coast. So I travel now for work. So I'll be in different states. I'll be everywhere, but anywhere. Okay. Okay, it's a lot going on in the world. I've been watching all the army stuff, the army, the government, you know, the bombings, the war stuff, people speculating with the war stuff. I was getting interesting. Gotta stay up to date with that. Let's see. Should you pick Christian over Sean to have a long-term marriage in the future? If so, why? Wait, were you? Yeah. Isn't it by 11?
It's by 11, yeah.
So I still have time? Okay, cool. All right. So, wait, were you the person I did the reading for about moving in with someone? Moving with one of them? Didn't we pick Sean over Christian? You asked this question already, didn't you? And we said Sean, right? And now you're switching it up to Christian? Should Crystal? Okay, so here's the thing, Crystal. I don't know what sign you are, but when it comes to marriage, here's the thing about marriage with women. Women never have the ball in their court when it comes to marriage. Because they always want the man to initiate. They always want the man to initiate the commitment. They always want the man to profess their love for the woman, right? It's never the other way around where the woman is the one initiating marriage or initiating commitment. So this is a little bit of a tricky situation because I feel like what you're asking is, will Christian propose to you in the future? Is really what you're asking. Will Christian propose to Crystal for marriage in the future? I feel like this is a good option too. I feel like both people are good options, but it's really about who's going to propose to you, who's going to offer you commitment, who's going to offer you marriage, who's going to offer you, a relationship. Really. I'm not getting bad cards yet for him. Let me see. Kind of got. Yeah, look at you. Two of Swords. Third party. What's coming up? Guess what's coming up? It's showing you got options. It's showing you got a third party and another lover. But guess what? It's saying that Christian might fight for this. Christian might fight for this. Christian might fight this. The Chariot is like a victorious man that you don't have to chase, that makes the relationship strong. He's victorious. He'll overcome any problems. The Seven of Wands is a man who wants to protect and fight for the love. Christian sees this as a wish come true, till kind of ending. Both of you guys being happy, getting what you want, being fulfilled. Christian is willing to work on this, put the effort, the energy in. You have been sneaking around with another option, and he knows it. He knows you have two options that you're not fully committing to either one. You're loyal to both, but you're not committed to either one. You've probably been texting, sneakily texting or calling with somebody else, another option. He feels like you're attractive. You have many suitors that you attract to you. Your solo, independent style, very vibrant. He doesn't mind chasing you for a thrill, coming in and out of your life. But he fears that you guys are going to separate due to the third party. There's going to be a delay, but he's also willing to work on this. He's willing to fight for this. I don't see marriage showing up, but I feel like he thinks you have someone else. He's willing to compete. He's willing to have some fun with you. He's willing to show you a good time. And you need to basically get your peace of mind back. He feels like you don't have peace of mind because you have other options. Let me pull some oracle cards. Crystal and Christian. Says spending time alone, like by yourselves without distractions. This is someone from your past, so confirmation, someone you already know. Basically, he feels like you need to make up your mind. You don't really know what you want yet, and therefore that's kind of delaying manifesting it. So it's like you have to choose between these two options, who you want. Let's see. Let's see what Sean is talking about. Is Sean gonna propose long-term marriage to Crystal? I see marriage with Sean, 4 of Wands. Is Sean gonna propose? Yeah, I see reconciliation with Sean, judging him differently, possibly wanting to give him a chance after an awakening. Is Sean gonna propose marriage to Crystal? He thinks you're attractive, have multiple options, suitors that are attracted to you, even when you're solo. He feels like that third party thing comes up with the Christian guy. The Christian is the third party that causes the delay, the heartbreak, the separation, the confusion. That's the competition. He sees you as somebody that wants commitment. Sean is going to pursue you, send you a message, follow his intuition about you. He's scared a little bit though. He feels like he might have to walk away from this for a minute because it's going to he's going to be disappointed about something. He wants to change his life. Like, I don't know if he wants to change his life for you. He wants a new lifestyle with you. But he's willing to offer something stable long-term, work on this long-term. Let's see, does he want marriage with you? Or does he want to propose to you, Crystal? Let's see. He's on the fence about it. He's on the defense about it. He's not going to give up on you, but he's also not going to fully put his heart out there. This might leave you stuck in your head and in limbo. You're going to wait for balance to come in. I don't think either or is really going to show you marriage commitment right away. I think Christian wouldn't mind fighting for it, but I definitely see Sean. He has one card of marriage showing up. 4 of Wands is like a happy, good time spent going to weddings, thinking about marriage. I see reconciliation, but I also see kind of some defensive energy because this third party separation, I feel like he's away because he senses you have somebody sending messages or calling, like this third party. Nonetheless, they feel like you're independently solo. I don't see anybody really truly offering you marriage right away. I definitely see Nine of Cups, Judgment. Like, you're gonna be with one of them. You're gonna want happiness. There's gonna be some thrills, some happy times, some good vibes. But I definitely feel like there is gonna be some heartbreak too, because you haven't really committed to either one of them. You're still juggling both. It's not until you really make up your mind. I feel like you're trying to play the game, I guess, like be a little player, and that might get found out, and that might turn them off. But Sean's willing to, if you stick with Sean, if you show Sean some attention, I think he's willing to put in the same attention. I think, Christian walk away. Sean may get mad. Sean may become defensive if you play with him. If he finds out you're with someone else or playing games. Justice card at the bottom, that's kind of like a contract, a wedding contract. That's the shadow. Yeah, I feel like both of these guys are kind of like knowing that you have someone else. And I feel like they're playing it by ear, like paying attention. And they're not trying to propose right away because they can probably sense that you are an attractive person that probably has options or others. And they're going to take a while to offer you something stable. And it's kind of leaning on you need to make up your mind and decide on one of them because you're indecisive. You're like loyal to both, but you're not committed to none. Sean. Pay attention to the red flags when it comes to Sean. They're about their money. Saying you and Sean might have unrequited love in the future because there's not enough street to keep your relationship going. It might die out. Oh, he thinks you're being deceptive. He might see you as deceptive, like you're trying to play. You're trying to wear a mask and not show him your truth. Yeah, that's, if I could be 100% with you. What sign are you? You keep coming up as a Queen of Wands. You came up as a Queen of Wands both times. Okay. You're a Capricorn? What sign are they? You know their signs? Damn it. It's kind of stalling. Unrequited love with Sean. Yeah, Capricorn with who? I wonder what signs they are. They're both Aries. Capricorn wants stability. They need a stable income, a stable home life. They value security. Like, that's an earth sign. So that's somebody that's willing to put in the work long term, be with someone long term. But an Aries, that's somebody who's a little fiery. That's why Wands was showing up. Wands was showing up. Sean, walk away. Christian wants a good time and will fight for this. I wonder what your next question is. I'm just gonna have a little bit. Oh, there's a strawberry in here. I can see that. Okay. What's the second question? Dang. Got it. Dang. Because the other day I said Sean was the more favorable. That's why in the past it showed up as marriage. But now it's changed. You coming in out of the chat. I gotta get to your question. I'm gonna do you after Crystal. This thing is good. I'm gonna eat half. Oh my god. What the hell? Sugar is like crack. This tastes way too good. Yes, I am in a relationship. I'm trying to get rid of him slowly. Crystal, what? Who are you in a relationship with? Which one are you committed to? Which one's committed to you? Ah, oh my god. You're asking about these two guys, but one of them he's committed. One of them are committed to you already? And you're trying to get rid of one? What? Huh? Oh my god. Plot twist. That was a plot twist. I'm with a Taurus? Oh my goodness. You are a player. You're a player. You're playing the field. Okay. I'm gonna do two separate piles for both of them. Okay, Crystal. Who wants to be committed to Crystal in the next 2 years out of these three guys? Really not the Taurus. Out of these two Aries guys, Sean and Christian. Let's do Sean and Christian. Show me Sean. Show me Sean. Who wants to be with Crystal seriously? Ace of Cups. Whatever comes out, comes out. All right. That's Sean. What about Christian? Does Christian want to be seriously committed in the next 2 years to her? Okay. It's showing a breakup. Definitely. Okay, a disappointment. Ooh. I got 4 cards for offer. Okay. Which one looks more favorable? Sean, Christian. Sean looks more favorable than Christian. Not gonna lie. Sean looks more favorable than Christian. So Sean, I got the Ace of Cups, brand new clean slate of love. You're gonna forget all about the Taurus. Because you're gonna come up in your head. You're gonna be like very trapped in your head, feeling restricted, like you can't say your truth. You feel like a victim. This person is going to get you out of that, like be your hero, like communicate with you, take you on dates, date you. Things are gonna go really smoothly with this Sean person. You guys are gonna be daydreaming about each other, daydreaming about the connection and then your options outside this. Like, could this really be commitment? But yeah, I see things are going to go really smooth with this Sean person. When it comes to this Christian person, you're just getting out of a breakup. You're just getting out of a breakup. The relationship is over with somebody from your past. Here comes Christian rushing in to pursue you. No commitment though with Christian right away. He pursues you, flirts with you, seeks thrill with you, but he leaves. He's a free spirit. He is going to offer you love. He's going to offer you support. He's going to give you like gifts. But there's going to be a loss, a disappointment. There's going to be some negative shit floating around, like some disappointment. For both of them, shadows are showing up as not wanting to fully commit to you. They're scared of getting hurt. So they're going to play the fence. Like, they're not going to play like the field. They're going to play the fence. Like, they're going to be on the defense, trying to defend themselves, trying to like hold back, trying to like not give themselves too much of them to you. They're scared of getting hurt by you. So Sean, Christian, I see Sean as the better option. Both of them are similar though. I'm not gonna lie. Both of them are kind of similar in a way. Both of them want to like give you some type of support or messages of but Sean is coming up as a big offer. Christian's coming up as someone that'll take you away from this breakup, loss, sadness. But both are kind of playing it like they got boundaries. Like they don't want to get hurt by you. They feel like you're gonna kind of hurt them or something. They're gonna both have like their guard up a little. To be 100 with you, first I would get rid of the guy that you're with. Like I said, Tauruses are crazy. They don't want to leave people alone. The best way to get rid of a Taurus is to literally dead the situation, change your number, change your email, change your socials, move, completely block them, stop talking to them. It's going to take time for them to like stop trying to reach you. That's what I would do. And then when it comes to these guys, I would let the best provider win me over. I wouldn't choose up like that. I would let the best provider win me over. Whoever is providing for me the most, investing into me with provider energy and protecting me the most is probably the best fit for me. Let the best provider win is the game. We picked Sean the other day. We're back to picking Sean today. We led with Sean the other day, and now we're choosing. I preferably like the S. I like the S initial over the C initial. I like the S initial over the C initial. Don't really care for the C initial like that. C initials, they could be good providers, but so can S's. S's could be very good providers, like spontaneous, real like interesting. I like the S. I like the S. It just rolls off my tongue. But like I said, I would pick the one that picks me the most. Hello, Mr. Kelly. Okay, so what's your third question? I got your donation. French, I will do you, and Mari, I will do you after donation. New beginnings with fire sign energy. Fire sign, new beginnings, new passionate beginnings, new cycles, new phases with fire sign energy showing up. This, you can't rush it though. That's not realistic. Cannot rush it. As a female, you're not the masculine, honey. You're the feminine. The feminine tends to her garden and does not seek attention and does not seek lust. You're acting like a masculine. You're acting like you're the hunter or you're the pursuer. You're not a masculine. You gotta wait. You gotta be patient. Let the men. They're the hunters. They're the pursuers. They're the initiators. They're the leaders. You're not a leader. You're not the leader. You have to be passive, feminine, beautiful. Let it flourish. Let it bloom. You can't rush it. It's not how it works. You can't get on with anything, really. It's a waiting game. You're not going to choose. Remember, you're not picking. That's not how women work. Men pick you. Then you give in and say, okay, or no. So you need to get your mind right first. Like, you're not the masculine. You're acting like a masculine. You have two options. The Lovers is coming up. You have a choice in love, okay? So that's for sure. It's someone from your past. There's past love coming up. So, I don't know. Let's see. So you do have choice. So the Lovers is talking about harmonizing with a true soulmate, okay? So you will be being chosen, choosing up. The person has some sign energy in their chart. This is someone who's already planted seed with you. What does that mean? That means they already told you that they possibly want to be with you in the future. This is somebody that already is loyal to you. This is somebody that's not ready for commitment right now, but this is somebody you possibly had some intimacy with, some vulnerability with already, some harmony, some peace with, somebody that's loyal, that wants commitment down the road. So commitment is possible. It's just not going to be right away. Let's see what else comes out. Hello, McKitley. Queen of Cups. So in the future, you'll be more vulnerable. You'll be more ready. So your guard is going to come down. You're going to be more vulnerable. You're going to be more attractive, more likely to be talked to, more psychic. You're going to be more intuitive too. You're going to be more and then you need to have some boundaries too. You still are showing up as options, choices, daydreaming, illusions. Someone here that you think about is just a daydream. Okay, so one of these options is just a daydream. One of these options is very shallow, superficial. It's just a fantasy. So whatever one is the fantasy is not going to be the one. It's going to be the one that's most practical. It's going to be the one that's most grounded, and it's going to be the one that's realistic. So out of these options, these daydreams, these illusions that have not been manifested yet, these casual flings, whatever, it's going to be the person that's practical. It's going to be the person that's practical, tangible, grounded. Someone that gives you a realistic offer, a message, a gift. It's going to be somebody that makes you feel vulnerable, emotional, connected, psychic. It's going to be Lovers, one of these options that you harmonize with. And then the other one might cause disappointment, loss. I don't know. You're going to still be feeling negative, though, about some disappointment, loss. King of Swords is showing up in the future. So there is a man showing up. I'm like, for a man, but they're coming up as a air sign, not an fire sign. So I don't know. They're going to be kind of detached from romance. They're going to show up, though, for communication, honesty, with integrity. They're going to want to have a conversation, a meeting of the minds, intelligent conversation with you over romance. Somebody that's mature, though, knows what they're not into romance, right? Like, they're not going to be thinking about the romantic aspect of it. They're just going to want to talk. Let me see what else shows up for you. Someone that's going to respect you. That's what this means. Someone that respects you, respects themselves. They need space and boundaries, though. So you're going to have to work on your boundaries. You don't have any boundaries. I don't know. Ace of Pentacles is coming up for you. You have a long-term stable connection coming in that leads to marriage. Ace of Pentacles talks about manifesting a door of long-term stability, something that's just not casual, a fling, a hookup. So you do have a new beginning of manifesting something that's stable, some assets. You guys might bring some money to the table together, work together like a team. Let's see what else. You're still showing up as having two options, and this person's gonna know that you're playing games. This person in your environment is gonna see you as indecisive, like non-committal, like you're not confronting the truth about which option you should choose. Like I said, you should choose the option that's honest, truthful, grounded, practical, reliable, respectful. That's the option that you should choose. Don't choose the other one that's a fantasy, a daydream. You know, they're gonna still see you as like at a crossroads, like you haven't made up your mind. The ball is in your court. Hope and the fear is a 7 of Wands. So who got the 7 of Wands last time? That was Christian, right? So there is that fire sign energy showing up as the hope and the fear in the future. It's going to be somebody that's going to fight for you, by the way. They're going to be able to protect the relationship from outside interference, outside jealousy, and they're going to stand up for your union. They're going to assert themselves, and they're going to win you over, basically. It's going to be, like I said, they have fire in their chart. This is telling you to stop being codependent. Strength card, final outcome. Strength card is you being strong about this love situation. Basically, you got to stand up and be like stronger than this situation. Mind over matter. Don't be clingy. Don't be codependent. Don't rush the relationship. Don't rush the future. Don't rush the love. Let it bloom. If you're strong, they'll be strong. But this is talking about you need to work on yourself during the time of this like bullshit getting worked out. It's not really showing yet who exactly it's going to be, but it's going to basically happen because the Wheel of Fortune talks about things turning in your favor, you getting what you want. Good luck, a soulmate. So this person is going to be a soulmate, but they're not trying to reveal to you exactly who it is. The moon at the shadow means like this person is a person you have an intense psychic connection to. So it's whoever you have this intense psychic connection to, the fear and confusion surrounding it. It's somebody in your subconscious that you're already connected to, you already feel, you already know, but there's a lot of confusion and outside interference clouding your judgment about it. So you really need to trust your intuition. It's really reminding you to trust your instinct and your intuition about this and be strong. You can't really know yet exactly. I just kind of described who it's going to be and what's coming. Like it's coming. It's there. But like I said, you got to be strong. You got to be patient. You got to tend to your garden right now as a woman. You know, be a woman. This man do all the work. Let him come fight for you. Let him come invest in you. Let him come mutually respect you. Let him show you how practical and reliable he is and dependable. Wait for this new beginning. You know, clear up your confusion. And it's saying you need to kind of make a decision. Like stop entertaining these two different people. Kind of decide by confronting the truth of yourself. Something you're not confronting about these two options. So first things first, you need to get out of that relationship first. That's what I think. Don't rush the future. That's not how it works. So I could give you a few more oracle cards. What does Crystal Combs need to know about love life? What does Crystal Combs need to know about love life? What does she need to know? Seduction, heart with a key, coffee cup. The Taurus was a seducer, but then also you have third party temptations. So that means 3 people. It's kind of like you have 3 guys who are seducing you. You're seduced by 3 men. Lusting, flirting, attracted, hooking up. There's seduction energy from your past showing up. Mind you, don't let these people seduce you, get all up in your head, and it's not a good thing. You will eventually meet the one, though. There's one person that holds the key to your heart. So you need to think long and hard who you want to give the key to your heart to. It's saying that you will meet the perfect person that opens your heart up, and you're going to give the key to your heart. It's going to come together. And you guys will have a good friendship, by the way. You're going to feel better. You're going to feel more uplifted with this person. You're going to feel like you guys can talk as friends, as lovers, as besties, soulmates. So that is coming. You are on the right path. But you are dealing with a snake as well. I guess this Taurus might be the snake. He's kind of like a narcissist, and you're an empath. You were charmed by them. You didn't even have boundaries. Like, you enabled their behavior. Now you're not. I'm sure you're not. You're doing your shadow work. That's good. You're trying to get rid of this snake. Yeah, you're an empath. So that's good. Let's pull a few more cards. What else does Crystal need to know about her love life? Her warmth radiates through my soul. They like your warmth. They like your warm-heartedness. They feel like you're different. And they know that you're disappointed. Once you part ways with somebody, they feel like somebody feels like the time spent in between not talking, they feel like they think about you a lot since you haven't been around, or once you leave them, they're going to think about you more. Somebody wishes they could feel that old way they felt about you. They listen to music to gather their thoughts about you and wish they treated you better. Somebody wishes they treated you way better. I felt that one. They messed up everything. They know they messed up. It's probably that Taurus. Wow. Children, new love coming your way. It's not the old person. It's a new lover. And you possibly are going to have kids with this new lover. You have confirmation that you have new love coming your way. Oh my God. Someone that you have no chemistry with, you're leaving them. And you're about to express your love for somebody else. Dang, that's confirmation. Unrequited love reverse. That means you're getting out of a connection that has no love left. You're about to go into a new love where you guys are both gonna express yourselves and be romantic. So that's confirmation. It's like you want kids possibly, or you will have kids, and you're leaving behind this other person because they gave you red flags. There's a lot of red flags. So this spirit is talking a little bit about how you are about to get with somebody else. And you do got options. And you do need to wait for them to actively pursue you. Don't be in a rush. Just get rid of the baggage first that you have. You need to work on it every day. And let them seduce you, because that's why you're so hell-bent about it. That's why you feel this way, oh, I feel masculine, because it's these guys that got you feeling masculine. You're supposed to be in your feminine energy where you feel unbothered, like unworried. You got to get these masculines off of you for a little while. Let them respect you. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, I know I spent a lot of time on you. Who was waiting? And then I'm going to log off. Who was waiting? And then I'm going to log off. Because I will take a few more questions before I go. Did that help you, Crystal? Crystal, you need to calm down. Because I feel like you are worried about nothing. Hello there. Oh my God, this is too good not to eat. I ate half of this because I'm trying to be good. Oh my God, I'm going to throw the rest of this away. Remember, you are your greatest enemy or your best friend. Try your best to like stay uplifted, say some positive affirmations, get out of your head, get to your feminine self. You're not a man. You don't gotta embody a man. You don't gotta do all that thinking, all that hard work. Just make changes, move on, move out, move, make better moves, and stop being codependent on men. Find your independence. The ones who like find your independence. You know, and I know Capricorns can do it. I know Capricorns can do it. I know Capricorns. They will security and stability. Learn your lesson from this Taurus too. Don't repeat this pattern of this cycle. Like getting with a guy and then giving him all your power and then ending up like this. Like, it gotta be solid. It has to be a solid journey. So a relationship is a journey, guys. If you want a relationship, it's gonna take a journey, years. So that's why you have to date a person in the beginning to really get to know them. That's why it takes a long time to really like see who they are, because you have to see the true colors. You can't just see the representative. You have to see who they really are under the mask, under the layers, to see if that's the genuine, authentic version of them. So you cannot just jump into relationships thinking like, oh, I know this person, when you don't. And then now you're in something that you're like, yes, ask your question now because I'm about to log off. Now you're in something that's like, dang, if I would have knew better, if I would have did better, right? So you got to learn from every fuck up. You got to learn from every mistake. You got to learn from every loss. You got to learn from every fall down, every fall off. You got to learn. Like get a little sharper the next time. Do something different next time. Do something. I wouldn't even like, as a woman, Crystal, to be 100% with you, as 100% as I could be with you, I wouldn't claim not one soul. I would not claim them as options. I wouldn't even give them that label. I wouldn't even give them that. I would just say, like, I'm single until I'm married. I have no kids. And And that's it. If a guy is not putting money in your pocket, I wouldn't claim him at all. I wouldn't claim someone that I'm not married to. I would just be like, oh yeah, I went on a date with a guy. He spent $1,000 on me. He likes me, but I'm still single, no kids until I'm married. I would literally not be like, yeah, I got options. I'm playing the field. Like, you never want to tell people your business. You never want to show people your right hand. You never want to expose your truth. You never want to tell that. Like, that's too much information. You don't want to tell people you got options. Don't do that. Keep that to yourself. That's like telling someone your next move. You don't want to really expose yourself. There's just some things that you shouldn't tell, that you shouldn't say. Like, just say you're still single until you're married. Don't be like, I got options. Because then they're going to think, playing the field. She's not worth marriage. Why would I marry her? Why would I give her commitment? And then if you tell them you're in a relationship, it's even worse. They're going to be like, why do you need me? So you gotta kind of say things differently. Like, oh, I'm single until I'm married. What should Robert say to me now if he were free to share? What would Robert say to you now if he were free to share? I gotta turn this computer off. So this is the last question. What would Robert say to you now? Yeah. See how I plugged that marriage word in there? Plug that marriage word in there. You're welcome. Come back and update me when you want. Okay, what would Robert say to you now if he were free to share? Are you and Robert in some type of toxic connection? Were you guys toxic? That's the question. It was calling you to see your own shadow. It was calling you guys to see your darkness, to see the unhealthy dynamic, the lust, the toxicness between you guys. Now it's all about healing. It's all about healing and renewal and being positive and being spiritual and being liked and being a star now. You've evolved. This person would be like evolved. Ooh, and you're looking really sexy. Like, they would want to be intimate with you. They would want a renewal. They would want to possibly spin the block with you. They would want to put the effort in, the work in. They would want to master this connection and get to know you more. And they feel like you kind of already know you have on them or know about them already. Exactly, that's what I'm getting, because the star is a brand new person. The star is shining bright. No longer in this darkness. The darkness is in the past. You are shining bright. You renewed your hope. You renewed your back in reality. You're hopeful of working on a connection with you, a healthy connection with you. So yeah, new vibes for sure. It's kind of saying like, you're a star, you're shining, you're worthy of intimacy, you're worthy of somebody who's willing to work on a connection with you, put the efforts in. You're worthy of something better than the devil. Yeah. I will be back tomorrow. You guys want to tap in. See you later. It's nice to everyone. This was fun. See ya. Bye. Oh, shit.